for the second time this year. And again, Tennessee, they have fallen on hard times. 1-6 for the second straight year. The Colts are the best point differential team in the NFL right now. They are plus 92. The Titans are the worst point differential team in the NFL at minus 96. So, Rick Venturi, what do you make of the dynamic of this game? What's your confidence level in the Colts coming out and still showing a lot of hunger, I should say, and staying hungry against a bad team record-wise?
Well, I think my confidence is high. I have no reason to believe that with the character of this team, they won't be ready to go. I think this team can feel the elation. They can feel where they're at. They can see the prize. I really believe they can. And yet they know the consequences of not being ready to play against an inferior offense. I think because we've been disrespected for so long, and we're still disrespected in some circles, I think this team has a very healthy chip on his shoulder. I think our quarterback has a boulder on his shoulder. And that's why I don't think you're going to see a flat game from the Colts today.
Well, the Colts are looking to sweep the Titans for the third straight season. They've won 5 in a row over Tennessee. And if the Colts can get that win today, it'll be their 14th season sweep of Tennessee. That would tie for the most by any NFL team against a divisional opponent since divisional realignment took place in the NFL in 2002. We'll see if they can get it done. Today's kickoff scheduled for 4:25 Eastern Time. We look forward to giving you all the play-by-play coming up then, but right now we send it back to Casey Valier, who's standing by for more Countdown to Kickoff.
Thanks a lot, guys. Up next, we're going to hear from Colts cornerback Kenny Moore. That's when Countdown to Kickoff returns right here on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Other sportsbooks just don't hit right. But FanCash makes switching to Fanatics easy. Only Fanatics gives you up to 10% FanCash back on all bets, win or lose, which you can use to unlock the world of Fanatics. From more bets and game tickets to signed memorabilia and one-of-a-kind experiences only Fanatics can offer. Switch to Fanatics Sportsbook and let the FanCash roll in. Winning hits different here. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. MD visit mdgamblinghelp.org. Offer not available in all states. Terms apply. See Fanatics Sportsbook app.
Do you want to kick it with the Colts on the field of the next home game? Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance is giving you and 3 guests a chance to be on the field during kickoff. Enter today for a chance to see the Colts take the field and watch kickoff. Then enjoy the game from VIP field level seats and more for the ultimate game day experience. Are you ready to kick it with the Colts? Enter today at Colts.com/IFBI.
As a Colts fan, your game day experience starts at the front gate. And with Alvarado's U.S. manufactured admission solutions by Dormacaba, you won't miss a minute of gridiron greatness. Our self-serving ticket scanning pedestals provide frictionless gate entry, allowing you to easily tap or scan your mobile device for quick stadium access. From stadiums and arenas to major theme parks and general admission events, choose Alvarado and access the exceptional. Visit select entrances to experience frictionless gate entry today.
Hey, Colts fans, if you want a better night's sleep, come to Kittle's Mattress Max. Kittle's exclusive comfort match method will make it easy to find the mattress that's perfect for you. And now get friends and family savings on the newest, most comfortable mattresses from the best brands like Beautyrest, Serta, and more. Every mattress we sell is made in America. And with Kittle's enormous inventory, you can save and sleep better by tomorrow night during our friends and family event at Kittle's Mattress Max.
Love tailgating but dread the hassle of setting up? Let the pros handle it for you. Enter the Kickoff with Knauf Tailgating Sweepstakes for a chance to win the ultimate VIP tailgating experience before a Colts game. Win 8 game tickets, 2 parking passes, and a $100 Meijer gift card for all your tailgating snacks. Don't miss out. Enter now at Colts.com/Knauf. That's Colts.com/KNAUF. Knauf Insulation, proud partner of the Indianapolis Colts.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Maybe turn them into paper airplanes headed to see ya never, AT&T and T-Mobile. Jokes aside, the best 5G network has you covered with the most ways to save on plans, streaming, and phone deals. So bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metrics from Score Report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person who made the deal. Additional terms apply.
On most sportsbooks, an injury ruins your whole football parlay, but not on Fanatics. They have Fair Play Insurance, which protects your football player prop bets from injury for the entire first half, every single game, all season long. So even if a player goes down early, you still won't take the L. Why risk it if you don't have to? Keep your bets intact and switch to Fanatics Sportsbook. Winning hits different here. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offer not available in all states. Terms apply. See Fanatics Sportsbook app.
Welcome back to the Countdown to Kickoff, presented by Hayes & Sons. Hayes & Sons, we do restoration right. Also, be sure to listen to the Colts Roundtable Live, presented by Citizens Energy Group every Monday night in the regular season. Submit your questions for head coach Shane Steichen and analysts Rick Venturi and Joe Wrights on X by using hashtag Colts Roundtable. It's Colts Roundtable Live every Monday night from 6 to 7 Eastern on 93.5 and 107.5 The Fan in Indianapolis. Now here's your host, Casey Valier.
And we're back here on Countdown to Kickoff on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network. Today's game is brought to you by Corson Fire and Security, official security provider and fire protection expert of the Indianapolis Colts, protecting life and property since 1946. Learn more at Corson.com. The Colts and Titans have their second and final meeting of the season today inside Lucas Oil Stadium. The Colts won the first matchup of the season in Nashville, which gave the Colts their fifth straight victory over the Titans, but it has been a series of streaks recently. The last 10 games have been split. The Titans won 5 in a row, and now the Colts have won the last 5 games. The Colts were able to get a captain back on the field last week against the Chargers when Kenny Moore returned after missing the previous 3 games with an Achilles injury. In his return last week, he had 8 tackles and 1 pass defense, and our Matt Taylor sat down with Kenny in the locker room, and he asked Kenny how good it felt to get back on the field.
You know, missing a month of football with such an injury that I had, it was tough to even come back, you know, last week. But having a team like the Chargers was just motivation to get back on the field, just to, you know, try to give something to the team. Obviously, I had to come out a couple times just because, you know, whether it was, you know, feeling something or whatever it was, you know, I was just trying to give my all to the team. So I'm truly blessed to be able to run around with the guys again. It was a lot that went into it to be able to just say like, hey, I'm suiting up today. You know what I mean? So, you know, just being just to wear that helmet again, it really meant a lot because I'm not the type to really like sitting out and stuff like that, but it was a blessing. Yeah.
It was just a reminder that you can't take anything for granted, right? I mean, even if it is just 3 weeks, for someone like you that is, you know, such a leader on this team and such an ultra high competitor, 3 weeks probably felt like 3 years.
It did actually. That's exactly what I was saying. But I mean, like you said, you never know when the ball will drop or you can't put the cleats back on. So I actually didn't know how long it would take. You know what I mean? So, but it was one of those situations where you just had to be positive. You had to keep your mind fresh. You had to make sure that you were talking to people and making sure that, you know, you were sharp in a lot of areas. So I don't know. I'm still going through it. You know what I mean? Like I came back last week, but it's something that is going to be ongoing and a thing that I got to maintain for probably the rest of the season. So just keep praying for me.
You know, I don't know if you realize this, but last week you went over 600 career tackles. Yeah. So you're just one of 7 Colts players all time over 600 career tackles. You're the all-time leader in tackles among Colts defensive backs. Your next pass defense, you'll tie Vontae Davis for the all-time record in passes defense. I mean, when you hear those things, I mean, you've been doing this long enough, and so when you play at this level for as long as you have, you're going to get these things. I mean, do you think about how prolific your career's been?
I actually wrote a quote in Bible study last night, and it says, I'm not supposed to be here, but I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And I think just, you know, being an undersized D2 kid to get undrafted, to get cut in training camp, I got $2,000 to go to New England. It was the lowest of any guy in the room. Like, a lot of those things that were obviously irrelevant now is just a part of the story, but like is it could have deterred me to be like, okay, like I'm not good enough. You know what I mean? So like to hear you say those things that I didn't know about at all. Like that's cool. And
that's what I'm here for.
I mean, rest in peace, Vontae Davis. But like he was a great vet for me, and to see or to hear that I'm in the same lane as Vontae. He wore 2-3 at one point, so to even put that 2-3 on, like, I think about stuff like that, and some greats have worn that jersey. So to be able to wear 2-3 and be at the table with, Frank Gore, Vontae, is pretty cool. So I appreciate that. That made my day. I'm not an individual stat guy, but like that was pretty cool. Yeah. That's just a blessing for sure.
There you go, Kenny Moore. This week's Spotlight Player of the Game brought to you by Hayes & Sons. We do restoration right. As always, the Colts like to thank all of their great radio affiliates along the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network for their support and coverage. And today, the Colts would like to highlight WIBW 1340 AM in Bedford, WRSW 1480 AM 99.7 FM in Warsaw, WIBN 98.1 FM in Earl Park, and WAWK 1140 AM 95.5 FM in Kindleville and 94.3 FM in Auburn. Colts football is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Score undefeated prices at Academy Sports and Outdoors, because here, fun can't lose. On the other side of this timeout, we're going to dive into today's game day scouting report. You're locked into Colts football on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
The roar of the crowd, the electric energy inside Lucas Oil Stadium, the touchdown celebrations. It's all waiting for you. The Colts home slate heads down the stretch, and you can be there for it. Don't miss your chance to be a part of a top-rated NFL game day experience. From pregame hype to last-second heroics, the energy is unmatched. Tickets are going fast, so lock in your seats now at Colts.com/tickets. That's Colts.com/tickets.
From steel beams to stadiums, Iron Workers Local 22 has helped build the landmarks that define Indiana. For more than a century, our members have stood tall, raising the structures that support our cities and bring our communities together. This isn't just a job. It's a legacy built with skill, pride, and purpose, passed down through generations. So, the next time you walk across a bridge or cheer in the stands, remember the Iron Workers that came before you to make it all possible. That's Local 22. Built to last.
Dryron Reinbold offers BMW, Infiniti, and Mini at I-465 in Keystone. On US 31 South in Greenwood, we have BMW, Infiniti, Subaru, and Volkswagen. We've been serving Central Indiana since 1968, earning your continued business and growing within the communities we support. Visit DryerReinbold.com to shop our great selection of new, off-lease, and quality pre-owned vehicles, all makes and models. Dryer and Reinbold for over 55 years. Gas, hybrid, electric.
Hey, contractors and skilled tradespeople, ready to take your career to the next level? The Mechanical Contractors Association of Indiana and UA Local 440 have teamed up to bring you an unbeatable labor management cooperative. We're talking top-tier training, unmatched safety standards, and quality you can trust. Don't miss out on this game-changing partnership. Visit MCAI and UA Local 440 today and join us in building a brighter, stronger future. Together, we don't just build, we excel.
Colts fans, looking for a winning dining experience? Look no further than Prime 47, Indy's Steakhouse. Located just a short walk from Lucas Oil Stadium, Prime 47 is the perfect spot to celebrate a victory or fuel up before the game. Enjoy exceptional steaks, handcrafted cocktails, and top-tier service in the heart of downtown Indy. Book your reservation now at prime47.com. Prime 47, Indy's Steakhouse, where the pros go.
This is Jeff Wheeler, business manager of IBEW Local 481. We power the moments that matter most and provide the tech that makes it all possible. From the schools where your kids learn and the healthcare facilities that care for your loved ones to the excitement of every big game, IBEW Local 41 is at the heart of it all. Whether it's game day or every day, our union members ensure everything runs smoothly. IBEW Local 41, proudly powering your community.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Colts tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spending time focusing on the good stuff. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Colts.
Think about a bicycle. It takes balance to get where you want to go. Now think about business. Whatever your business or organization, you ride the line between numbers and people. Just like the bike, it takes balance. CLA, CPAs, consultants, and wealth advisors. That's CLA. We'll get you there. Clifton Larson Allen LLP. Investment advisory services are offered through Clifton Larson Allen Wealth Advisors LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor.
We now return to the Countdown to Kickoff presented by Hayes & Sons. Hayes & Sons, we do restoration right. Today's game is also brought to you by Ascension St. Vincent. Ascension St. Vincent, listening to you, caring for you. Now, once again, here's your pregame host, Casey Valier.
We're back here on Countdown to Kickoff. Colts football is brought to you by Snickers. Satisfy your halftime hunger with the Snickers and visit Snickers.com/halftime for halftime hacks all season long. We're about 30 minutes away from the final meeting between the Colts and Titans here in the 2025 season. So let's turn on the tape and check out today's game day scouting report. Last week, the Colts took on the Chargers, an organization that helped Shane Steichen get his start in coaching, but one of the guys on that Charger staff that helped Shane move up the ladder was Mike McCoy, who is now the interim head coach for the Tennessee Titans.
I had a chance to work with Mike McCoy, the interim. He gave me an opportunity, when I was at the Chargers. He gave me my first job as, as quality control, and he gave me an opportunity to be the quarterback coach there, so a lot of respect for him.
Mike McCoy was the head coach of the Chargers from 2013 to 2016, and he is not at all surprised at the success that Shane has had since his time with him in San Diego to seeing what he has built in Indianapolis.
Really proud of him. He's done a phenomenal job. He's a great coach. He's put a great staff together, a great team together, so it doesn't surprise me with his leadership to where they are as an organization and how they're playing now, so that's a credit to him.
As the Colts come into today's game, they are heavy favorites. They're favored by nearly 2 touchdowns, but Shane Steichen, he doesn't look into that. He knows that any given Sunday, any team can get a victory.
I never look at that stuff. I think every week in this league is a challenge. I don't care who you're playing, where you're playing. Everyone in this league is good. Like I said, it's a division opponent at home, and that we got to be ready for.
And it's an AFC South game, so that one definitely means more for both teams. It is time to turn our attention to special teams presented by Daymar. Remarkable people, remarkable results. Last week, the Colts had their longest kick return of the season with an 81-yard return by Amir Abdullah that set up a Colts touchdown. Abdullah, he has been dynamic returner during his 11-year career. His rookie season back in 2015, he led the NFL in kick return yards, and as it sits currently, he's the active leader in kick returns with 153 and also the active leader in kick return yards in the NFL with 3,892. And looking at it from a return game from the Titans, they have a talented returner as well in rookie Chimere Dike, who leads the NFL in kick return yards with 816 and total return yards, both kick and punt return, with 913. The return game is definitely something to keep an eye on in today's game. And that is our special teams preview presented by Daymar. Remarkable people, remarkable results. Today's game is brought to you by Corson Fire and Security, the official security provider and fire protection expert of the Indianapolis Colts, protecting life and property since 1946. Learn more at Corson.com. It's time for another break here on Countdown to Kickoff. When we return, we're going to rejoin with Matt Taylor and Rick Venturi. That's all when Countdown to Kickoff returns on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Join the gridiron action in Indianapolis with Caesars Sportsbook. Download the app to bet the Colts game or all the game day excitement across the league. Plus, every bet earns with Caesars Rewards, so you can score big at more than 50 destinations. Must be 21. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT. Caesars Sportsbook is a proud sports betting partner of the Indianapolis Colts.
Colts fans, are you ready to be part of a winning team? Virgin Held, a proud partner of the Indianapolis Colts, is looking for passionate individuals to join our championship roster in property management. If you have skills in maintenance, customer service, construction, or operational leadership, text BHAM to 21,000 for exciting opportunities. Join a nationally recognized leader in multifamily real estate headquartered right here in Indianapolis. Virgin Held is investing in communities to transform lives. We'd love for you to be part of our team today.
Ready for a new and exciting career challenge? At DHL Supply Chain, you're part of a team committed to creating innovative solutions for some of the biggest brands in the world. We're recognized as a best place to work, where people are valued, supported, and respected. DHL Supply Chain is hiring for a wide range of salaried operational and functional roles. Previous experience in logistics is welcome, but not required. All opportunities, no boundaries. DHL Supply Chain. Apply today at joindhl.com.
Hey, Colts fans, are you looking for a healthy snack at home or at the game? How about Gutwein popcorn? The Gutwein family has been part of Indiana agriculture since 1906. By producing popcorn on fertile Indiana soil, they are able to deliver only the best tasting popcorn to Lucas Oil Stadium and your home. Visit gpopcorn.com to purchase Gutwein gourmet popping corn today. That's gpopcorn.com. The Gutwein family hope Colts fans will enjoy what they all cherish as nature's greatest healthy snack.
Oil changes are expensive, so you want your motor oil to last as long as possible. Lucas Heavy Duty Oil Stabilizer is formulated to extend the life of your oil, allowing it to give maximum protection longer than motor oil alone. It also reduces heat, friction, and wear in any type of engine. Lucas Oil is the official oil of the Indianapolis Colts and is used throughout Lucas Oil Stadium. To learn more, visit lucasoil.com. Lucas Oil, it works.
At Academy Sports and Outdoors, we've spent 80-plus years in the business of fun. Expert fishing fun. Early morning hunting fun. Late night, need new cleats before tomorrow morning's game fun. Relaxing fun. Mouth-watering fun. So whatever fun adventure you're gearing up for, you'll find it for less at Academy Sports and Outdoors and at academy.com.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Maybe turn them into paper airplanes headed to see ya never, AT&T and T-Mobile. Jokes aside, the best 5G network has you covered with the most ways to save on plans, streaming, and phone deals. So bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metrics from score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
Join the gridiron action in Indianapolis with Caesars Sportsbook. Download the app to bet the Colts game or all the game day excitement across the league. Plus, every bet earns with Caesars Rewards, so you can score big at more than 50 destinations. Must be 21. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT. Caesars Sportsbook is a proud sports betting partner of the Indianapolis Colts. We're back on the Countdown to Kickoff presented by Hayes & Sons. We do restoration right. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Caesars Sportsbook, a proud sports betting partner of the Indianapolis Colts. Here's your pregame host, Casey Valier.
We're back here on Colts football on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network, and it is time for Why Does It Matter with Matt and Rick. Fellas?
All right, thank you, Casey. Why does it matter? We're going to break down some important facts and figures and other information going into this game today. It is the 6-1 Colts and the 1-6 Tennessee Titans. Rick Venturi, let's keep it simple. Let's talk about the pass rush for the Colts. Their pressure rate on defense is third in the NFL, 39.4%. All right, so roughly 40% of the time, the Colts pass rush is getting pressure. They have 19 sacks on the season. That is 7th so far. Cam Ward's been sacked a league-high 30 times, including 5 takedowns last Sunday in their loss to the Patriots. But you just feel like the Colts pass rush, it leaves you wanting more a little bit. Rick, explain that. Why does that matter?
I think that's exactly right. You know, statistically, that 7 and the pressure rate really look good. I can't argue it, and yet it doesn't jump off the tape to me like that. That's a great point by you. I was going to lead into it. You hit it right on the head. You know, and I think part of that is 7th in sacks, but 19th in sacks per attempt. So I think you want more. I think we want more. And where we want more is particularly from the edge. You can't ask more out of Buckner. I mean, Buckner gets doubled, and he still ended up saving the game for us. But we got to get more out of Latu. We got to get more out of Pay. They're around the quarterback. There's a lot of pressures but we really have to finish it off. We have to establish dominance out there because this defense has survived on about 4 things. 1, 8th in pass in points given up. Number 5, we take the ball away. 7 in sacks, and actually 4th in first down points given up. So, there's some really good pillars to jump on. But again, I'm with you. You just want a little bit more, particularly off the edge.
Well, let's talk about Daniel Jones. He's completed at least 2/3 of his passes, and he's had at least 200 passing yards in every game so far this season. He is the first player since at least 1950 to pull that off. He's getting the ball out fast. He's got a 2.7 sack percentage in the NFL so far. That's the best in the league. And then you look at him on 3rd down. He's lights out on 3rd down, throwing the football, completing 75% of his passes. And if that number were to hold up for the rest of the year, it would be the highest 3rd down completion percentage since 2000 by any quarterback. Rick Venturi, if you're the Titans or any other team playing the Colts, how do you play Daniel Jones? Because if you heat him up, he's going to beat you on the blitz and the pressure isn't on 3rd down. He's been lights out.
Yeah, there isn't any doubt about it. The best thing you could do is try to stop us on 1st down, which nobody's doing. We're one of the best 1st down teams in the league. I think the intriguing thing for me and the beautiful thing for me is 3rd down in the National Football. People don't understand it. That's a world to itself. It really is. And young quarterbacks really struggle there because that's where the sophistication comes, the unusual blitzes, unusual coverages, nuance. Danny's seen it all. He had 69 starts coming in here.
Yeah.
And basically, he's never overwhelmed with the look. He reads you in the pre-snap. He reads you on the first step. If something bad comes up, he releases the ball and gets rid of it quick. I think he's like 3rd or 4th fastest release in the league. And then the other thing that's kind of underrated, if he has to get out of trouble, he can move. I mean, he will move and get you out of there along with the accuracy. Yeah, he has really won. He has mastered 3rd down. And when you're making 3rd downs and you're making yardage, that leads to being the number 1 team in scoring and number 2 in total offense.
Yeah, 232 total points scored so far this season by the Indianapolis Colts. Tops in the NFL. That's why does it matter? Look at some important areas to keep in mind going into the game today with the Tennessee Titans. Before we go on, let's quickly pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Colts football on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network. Kickoff is about 25 minutes away. We'll have all the play-by-play coming up. It's the 6-1 Indianapolis Colts and the 1-6 Tennessee Titans as the Colts look for the season sweep of their rivals from Nashville. Coming up next, though, we're going to dive into Rick Venturi's keys to the game. Those are coming up right around the horizon. You're listening to Colts football on the countdown to kickoff on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Other sportsbooks just don't hit right. But FanCash makes switching to Fanatics easy. Only Fanatics gives you up to 10% FanCash back on all bets, win or lose, which you can use to unlock the world of Fanatics. From more bets and game tickets to signed memorabilia and one-of-a-kind experiences only Fanatics can offer. Switch to Fanatics Sportsbook and let the FanCash roll in. Winning hits different here. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. MD, visit mdgamblinghelp.org. Offer not available in all states. Terms apply. See Fanatics Sportsbook app.
Midwest Landscape Industries offers professional services with sophisticated results. We provide a premier experience in every aspect of landscape consultation, service, and management for both estate and commercial properties. MLI specializes in managing your entire property and installation while effectively communicating throughout the process. We focus on landscape management, development, irrigation, and robotics for all of your project needs. Midwest Landscape Industries is proud to be the official landscape partner of the Colts. Visit MLI-IN.com to learn more about our services.
Hey Colts fans, score a big home win with a new Carrier home comfort system. Carrier offers a full lineup of efficient solutions for a range of heating and cooling needs and price points. Visit Carrier.com/Colts to start exploring the perfect system for your family. Carrier, proud partner of the Indianapolis Colts. Turn to the experts.
This is Colts linebacker Zaire Franklin. Before any coach, teammate, or fan believed in me, my family believed in me. Because they believed in me, I believed in myself. Now I show up to believe in others. One place I do that is Damar. Damar needs believers like me and you, people who show up for those in need. Have you got the heart of a believer? Get involved. Join the cause at damar.org.
These days, it's more important than ever to have a partner who puts safety at the forefront, a partner who understands what you're up against, a partner you can count on to get you what you need, when you need it. That's why United Rentals is here for you, combining safety, equipment, expertise, and data to help your team get the job done. United Rentals. We're here to help with the equipment and tools you need. For the store nearest you, visit UnitedRentals.com or call 1-800-UR-RENTS.
From the biggest of the big games to the littlest of the little.
Here you go, go!
Run, James!
No, first base!
Go, go, go! Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support hundreds of local sports teams across the Midwest. From some of the biggest stadiums in the state to the familiar fields down the street. You're helping make a difference to the people and places you call home. Learn more at Meijer.com/community.
At Ruoff Mortgage, we're here to help you through all stages of the home buying or refinancing process with loan options that work best for you. We are your local lenders, and with a 98.4% customer satisfaction rating, helping home ownership dreams come true is what we do. Get started and learn more at Ruoff.com. That's Ruoff.com. Ruoff Mortgage, official mortgage partner of the Indianapolis Colts.
We return once again to the Countdown to Kickoff presented by Hayes & Sons. Enter the Kicking It with the Colts sweepstakes presented by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance for a chance to be on the field during kickoff and enjoy the game from VIP field level seats. Enter today at Colts.com/IFBI. For more pregame coverage, here's Casey Valier.
Back on Countdown to Kickoff, and it's time for the keys to the game presented by Fanatics Sportsbook. Winning hits different when you bet with Fanatics Sportsbook. So let's send it back to Matt Taylor and Rick Venturi. Fellas?
All right, thank you, Casey. It's time now for the keys to the game with Rick Venturi. As you said, Casey, brought to you by Fanatics Sportsbook. So let's talk about this Colts offense. Rick, number one in the NFL in scoring, 33 points per game. Number one in yards per play at 6.4. They're averaging almost 4 touchdowns per game. Jonathan Taylor leads the NFL in rushing yards at 697 and also total touchdowns scored with 11 of them. But the Titans are second worst in the NFL in both net passing yards and rushing yards per game. So what are the offensive keys today for the Colts against a sluggish Tennessee defense?
Yeah, I think there's 3 things that are really important. I think number one, we've got to dominate the first down all day long. That is a combination of JT, play action to Warren and Pittman, and then let's get Pierce over the top on their depleted corners. Number 2, the one area they are pretty good in is red zone. I think it's really important that we drive it through that red zone. We're 14 out of 15. Let's just keep rolling, score 7 every time we're down in there, and break them in the red zone. And then I think number 3, ball security. They also are decent at taking the ball away. If we score in the red zone, we take care of the football with ball security, we're going to walk out of here 7-1.
All right, let's talk about the Colts defense. In the last 2 games, they've allowed 845 yards and over 700 yards passing, but they've won both of those games because of clutch takeaways, clutch sacks, 4th down stops. The Titans, meanwhile, they're last in the NFL at scoring points, 13.7 points per game, and they're not protecting Cam Ward. He's been sacked 30 times so far this year, and he's also thrown an interception in 5 straight games, Rick. So what are the keys today for the Colts defense?
Well, I think another 3 here. Number 1, absolutely shut down the run. We cannot let Pollard or Spears get going and give them a little bit of balance and take pressure off the O-line and the quarterback. Absolutely nothing on the run. I think clamp down on 2 young, fresh receivers, Ayumanor and DK are outstanding kids. They're emerging. They're going to be good at some point. Clamp down on them. And then number 3, rush and ruin the quarterback ward. Their offensive line is highly invested, but very underprotected, undervalued. Basically you can get after him, set the edge on him, don't let him scramble. They're 31st in sacks and 31st in giveaway. Rush and ruin that day. Validate those 2 statistics.
Then on special teams, the Colts rank 1st in the NFL in opponent average starting field position at the 25.7-yard line. That's going to be put to the test today because the Titans have a great young return man. You mentioned him, rookie Chimere Dike leads the NFL at all-purpose yardage and kickoff return yards so far this season.
Yeah,
go ahead, Rick. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right, Matt. And we did a good job on him. We controlled him in the first game. He is the most important guy to control on the field today. He's the most explosive player they have. He's a very dangerous, very fast, very smooth return guy. We have to do a great job on him. Do not let them hang around and make plays with special teams.
Keys of the game right there from Rick Venturi, brought to you by Fanatics Sportsbook. Winning hits different when you bet with Fanatics Sportsbook. Also, Colts football brought to you by Ortega, tailgate like a pro with Ortega. And enter now for your chance to win a Colts game day experience and an Ortega prize pack at Colts.com/Ortega. All right, when we come back, we'll dive into the injury report. We'll get that from Lara Overton on the Colts sideline. We'll also give you today's starting lineups for the Indianapolis Colts. It's the 6-1 Colts and the 1-6 Titans. We're back in just a moment. You're listening to Colts football on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Join the gridiron action in Indianapolis with Caesar Sportsbook. Download the app to bet the Colts game or all the game day excitement across the league. Plus, every bet earns with Caesar's Rewards, so you can score big at more than 50 destinations. Must be 21. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT. Caesar Sportsbook is a proud sports betting partner of the Indianapolis Colts.
At Corteva Agriscience, we know the importance of home field advantage. Whether the field is 100 yards of gridiron grass or 100 acres of American farmland, Corteva is proud to support our communities on and in the fields, providing them with the tools to address today's needs and tomorrow's challenges. And that's why you'll always find us cheering on the Colts every week and working with our farmers every day. Corteva, enriching the lives of our communities. Visit Corteva.com for details.
You ever feel like your money is just lying around? Switch to Huntington Bank, and your money is always doing something.
Like what?
Like automatically pushing more to savings so you can take that trip.
I like trips.
Who doesn't? It even tracks your progress. You're almost there.
Wow, I better pack.
And it charts your spending so you know which vacation hat you can afford.
How does it know I like hats?
Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Did you know the Hoosier Lottery is the only lottery named after its people? That means you.
Me?
Yep, and you.
Me?
Yes, and all of you.
Us?
That's right, and we believe all of you could enjoy some play in your day. Even better, when you play Hoosier Lottery games, you support Indiana. Since 1989, you've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across our state.
All right.
When you think of it like that, there's so much to play for. Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is a proud sponsor of the Indianapolis Colts. Anthem is here to help you find health coverage for your needs and budget. Whether you qualify for Medicare, a plan through the Affordable Care Act, or have health coverage through your job, you can feel confident with Anthem's large network of doctors, hospitals, and health professionals. To learn more about Anthem's health plans, call your authorized agent or visit Anthem.com. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is the trade name of Anthem Insurance Companies, Inc., independent licensees of the Blue Cross Blue Shield Association. Anthem is a registered trademark of Anthem Insurance Companies, Inc.
Versity Blood Center of Indiana is proud to partner with the Indianapolis Colts to help save lives through blood donation. There is no substitute for blood. It's a gift only we can give to each other. And every 2 seconds, one of your fellow Colts fans relies on donors like you for a blood transfusion. The Colts may score touchdowns on the field, but off the field, the real MVPs are blood donors like you. Score the game-winning drive and make an appointment to donate blood at versity.org/IN. That's VERSITI.org/IN.
Sounds like it's time to call Hayes & Sons. Fire, floods, mold, and other disruptive events can wreak havoc on your home or business. That's when the Hayes & Sons team goes into action. We've got your back. From assessing the damage and taking immediate steps to secure your home, to working with your insurance to ease the pain, and from restoring contents to repairing and rebuilding, so your home feels just like it did before it was hit by the storm. When disaster strikes, call Hayes & Sons. We do restoration right.
At Ruoff Mortgage, we're here to help you through all stages of the home buying or refinancing process with loan options that work best for you. We are your local lenders, and with a 98.4% customer satisfaction rating, helping home ownership dreams come true is what we do. Get started and learn more at ruoff.com. That's ruoff.com. Ruoff Mortgage, official mortgage partner of the Indianapolis Colts.
Welcome back to the Hayes & Sons Countdown to Kickoff. Enter the Kickoff with Knopf tailgating sweepstakes for a chance to win the ultimate VIP tailgating experience before a Colts game. Don't miss out. Enter now at Colts.com/Knopf. That's Colts.com/KNAUF. Today's game is also brought to you by Meijer, the official supercenter of the Indianapolis Colts, and proud sponsor of hundreds of local sports teams across the Midwest. For more pregame coverage, here's your host, Casey Valier.
Final time here on Countdown and Kickoff on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network, and it is time for the injury report and starting lineups with Matt Taylor.
All right, we start first with the Toyota starting lineups presented by your Central Indiana Toyota dealers. Toyota is the official vehicle of the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts offense, it continues to hum. They've scored at least 30 points in 5 of 7 games this season. They just put up 38 against the Chargers last Sunday. Here's how they're going to line up today when they've got the football.
The Colts offensive starting lineup.
Daniel Jones, quarterback, Duke. Jonathan Taylor, running back, Wisconsin. Michael Pittman Jr., wide receiver, USC.
Alec Pierce, wide receiver, Cincinnati. Josh Downs, wide receiver, University of North Carolina.
Tyler Warren, tight end, Penn State. Bernard Ryman, tackle, Central Michigan University.
Quentin Nelson, guard, Notre Dame.
Tanner Bortolini, center, University of Wisconsin.
Mac Gonzalez, guard, University of Pittsburgh.
Braden Smith, tackle, Auburn University.
That's the Colts offense. The Colts defense, meanwhile, they still rank in the top 10 in fewest points allowed per game, tackles for loss, sacks, and takeaways with 11. They also have 9 interceptions. Here's how that unit's going to line up today.
The Colts defensive starting lineup.
Kwity Paye, defensive end, University of Michigan.
DeForest Buckner, defensive tackle, University of Oregon.
Grover Stewart, nose tackle, Auburn State.
Latu, defensive end, UCLA.
Zaire Franklin, linebacker, Syracuse.
Jermaine Pratt, linebacker, High Point, North Carolina.
Mekhi Blackman, cornerback, USC. Jonathan Edwards, cornerback, Tulane.
Kenny Moore II, cornerback, Valdosta State University.
Cam Bynum, safety, Cal Berkeley.
Nick Cross, safety, the DeMatha Catholic High School.
The starting lineups right there for the Colts on defense. All right, it's time now for the injury report. And for that, we head down to the field and welcome in Lara Overton.
On the Colts side, Samson Ebicom, the defensive end, will be inactive alongside defensive end Tyquan Lewis. Safety Ruben Lowry, the third, inactive today, as well as offensive lineman Luke Tenuta, linebacker Chad Muma, tight end Will Mallory, and then running back DJ Giddens inactive today. So expect behind Jonathan Taylor to see Tyler Goodson and Amir Abdullah in that spot. For the Tennessee Titans, a number of notable inactives, including Jeffrey Simmons, who has been battling a hamstring injury. They will be without their star defensive tackle. Also on defense for the Titans, they're going to be without linebacker Arden Key. They will be without, on the offensive side, wide receiver Calvin Ridley. From the playmaking standpoint, will not be an option for the rookie quarterback Cam Ward. Also offensive lineman Blake Hance. Tackle tackle Brandon Crenshaw Dixon will be inactive, and then another wide receiver, Bryce Oliver. So they will be tested heavily within their wide receiver depth. Mason Kinsey and James Prochet elevated off the practice squad. They also earlier this week placed L'Jarius Sneed on IR. So those are your inactives heading into this afternoon's AFC South battle between the Colts and the Titans.
All right, well done. That's Lair Overton on the Colts sideline with the injury report for both teams. We'll check in with her for more in just a moment. But for now, we're getting you set for game time. When we come back, the captains will meet at midfield. We'll have the opening kickoff coming up as well between the Colts and the Titans. It's week 8 of the NFL regular season. All that's coming up in just a moment. You're listening to Colts football on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Caesar Sportsbook is a proud sports betting partner of the Indianapolis Colts. And every bet with the Caesar Sportsbook app earns with Caesar's rewards, win or lose. Download the app, start betting, and you'll be closer to the types of perks only Caesars can offer. Colts tickets, bonus bets in the app, and stays and meals at top Caesars Rewards destinations like Horseshoe Indianapolis. Must be 21. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT. Caesar Sportsbook, the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards.
Hey, football fans, heated at the half, time for a Snickers. Tackle halftime hunger with that satisfying Snickers combo of nougat, caramel, and milk chocolate to ready up for the rest of the game. Plus, enjoy opportunities to make this NFL season even sweeter. Snickers is giving fans like you a chance to win weekly prizes, including a Super Bowl 60 experience. Visit Snickers.com/halftime to enter and view official rules. Pick up Snickers at a Meijer near you.
Colts fans, don't just watch greatness, sip it. Carbless is your new MVP. Premium, ready-to-drink cocktails with 0 carbs, 0 sugar, only 100 calories, and flavor that actually wins. Whether you're tailgating, couch gating, or celebrating a Colts win at Lucas Oil Stadium, Carbless is smooth, crisp, and never too bubbly. Carbless, proud partner of the Indianapolis Colts, and proud to be your go-to game day cocktails. Available in the stadium and at your local retailers. Must be 21 and up. Enjoy your bliss responsibly. Visit drinkcarbless.com for details.
Sounds like it's time to call Hayes & Sons. Fire, floods, mold, and other disruptive events can wreak havoc on your home or business. That's when the Hayes & Sons team goes into action. We've got your back. From assessing the damage and taking immediate steps to secure your home, to working with your insurance to ease the pain, and from restoring contents to repairing and rebuilding, so your home feels just like it did before it was hit by the storm. When disaster strikes, call Hayes & Sons. We do restoration right.
Tailgate like a pro with Ortega and enter now for your chance to win a Colts game day experience along with a Tailgate Fiesta Pack. Start your game day with a VIP tailgate at Bullseye Event Center with 3 of your friends. Then head to the game with 4 tickets and a parking pass, all while sporting your favorite Colts player's jersey from the Colts Pro Shop. Visit Colts.com/Ortega, a proud partner of the Indianapolis Colts.
Dear crew, it's Toyota. With an adult-sized 3rd row, everyone's welcome in the Grand Highlander. From sports fans to eco-buffs and movie fans. Sink back in the Sienna with an available rear seat entertainment system. Slip into the RAV4 with available all-wheel drive. And let's go. Toyota. Find yours at toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Do you want to kick it with the Colts on the field of the next home game? Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance is giving you and 3 guests a chance to be on the field during kickoff. Enter today for a chance to see the Colts take the field and watch kickoff. Then enjoy the game from VIP field level seats and more for the ultimate game day experience. Are you ready to kick it with the Colts? Enter today at Colts.com/IFBI.
Go back in, clean the film up, and we're going to get better from it, right? And then we come back and stack again tomorrow.
He's in! Touchdown! I-N-D-Y!
3-0 takeaway, 3-0 takeaway, 3-0 takeaway.
Throws upfield, picked off by the Colts. They're on the return. They're at the 40, and Indianapolis has a takeaway, and they begin in plus territory.
Hey, come together. Do your job.
Walks it downfield. He's got it. 30. He's at the 20, down the far sideline. 10. Touchdown! Touchdown! Yeah!
Welcome to Indianapolis Colts Game Day. Live from the broadcast booth, here's Lara Overton, Rick Venturi, and the voice of the Colts, Matt Taylor.
Indianapolis Colts football is on the air. Welcome to downtown Indianapolis and Lucas Oil Stadium. It's decided today's Week 8 matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Tennessee Titans. I'm Matt Taylor with Rick Venturi inside the radio booth. Casey Valier is our game day host. Rob Brown is our statistician. Scott Johnston is our studio producer. Noah Champion is the on-site engineer. And the Colts are looking for the season sweep of the Titans today. They've got a 5-game winning streak working on their rivals from down in Nashville, and today it's a 6-1 team in the Colts. They've got all of their goals in front of them against a 1-6 Titans team that's already fired their head coach. So let's see if the Colts can come out firing today and play with a sense of urgency, no complacency. And for more on that, here's Lara Overton again down on the Colts sideline.
Thanks, Mate. I talked with quarterback Daniel Jones about exactly that this week, just how they maintain a level of discipline week in and week out. He said the group really does it pretty naturally. He said guys are coming in ready to work every week. We have the mindset to improve and continue to develop as a team, and that largely comes from Shane. All of us in the locker room have to carry that out week to week. He said that the guys in that locker room just care a lot about football. They want to win and they want to play well together. He describes this as a bunch of unselfish guys who really prioritize the team and winning. And I can tell you, Mate, no one in that locker room is overlooking Tennessee. Alec Pierce said, you got to know it's a rivalry. We play this team twice a year. It would mean the world for them to knock us off, especially coming in playing at Lucas Oil. And Zaire Franklin reinforced that this week. He said the parity in the league is a lot tighter than I think the average viewer really understands. So we got to understand how we played last week up against the Chargers. Their third and fourth tackle, he's still an NFL player. He's still going to want to win. He's still going to make plays. So regardless of what the perception is or how we come into the league, we are all underrated at this point. Everybody's capable. Everybody's willing to go and make a play. So we have to be sure we are locked in.
All right. Thank you very much, Lara. We'll hear from her consistently throughout the course of the afternoon. Meanwhile, the captains for both teams have met at midfield. The Colts won the toss, and they want the ball. So the Titans will be kicking off. And the opening kickoff here is brought to you by Hayes & Sons. Water, fire, or storm damage, call the one the Colts call it. Hayes & Sons, we do restoration right. So the Titans will kick off left to right to the Colts. The homestanding Colts today wearing their normal blue uniforms and white pants with blue stripes and the horseshoe helmet, or the horseshoe logo on the sides of those helmets. The Titans come out in the all white and navy blue helmets. And again, they'll be kicking off from the 35-yard line left to right to the Colts. Ashton Doolin, who's back today after missing last week's game with a chest injury, and Anthony Gould are back deep to receive between the goal line and the 5-yard line. And Joey Sly will kick off, and Week 8 is underway. As the ball lands around the 11-yard line, takes a bad hop, and it's fielded on the run by Anthony Gould. He's to the 10, 15, 20. Near side goes out of bounds across the 20-yard line, and he'll scamper up to around the 22, and that's where the Colts will begin. First and 10 on their opening drive of the game. So the Colts offense averaging 33 points per game. That is the most points for the Colts, 232 of them through 7 games in the Colts Super Bowl era.
That was a nice grab by Gould. Like you say, that took a care of him. He got it out of there in pretty good shape.
Meanwhile, the Titans on defense giving up over 27 points per game. They've allowed at least 30 points in 3 and gave up a season-high 41 points against the Colts when they played them the first time in Week 3. On first down, the Colts hand off to Jonathan Taylor. Patient run. He's across the 25. He's at the 30. To the first and second wave of that defense. Has a first down across the 30 up to the 34-yard line. And he picks up 12 yards on first down.
Yeah, that left side of the offensive line started it out right. And Bordolini did a great job on the nose tackle of sealing him off. And then Jonathan did the rest.
Jonathan Taylor on the season leads the NFL in rushing yards coming in, 697. Leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns with 10. And last week against the Chargers was his 3rd game this season with 3 rushing touchdowns in a contest. First and 10. Play action. Backing to throw is Jones. Great protection. Going to load up deep downfield. Wide open. It's Alec Pierce who comes back for the ball and then scrambles into plus territory. And he'll finally be tackled to the Tennessee 47-yard line and picks up 19 yards through the air.
Yeah, great route by Pierce. he got up on the corner. Great comeback. Actually, the guy fell down trying to cover him. No way. No way. And I think we can do that all day, you know, on Amore Davis. I really do on both corners.
Alec Pierce ranks second in the NFL in yards per catch coming into the game at 19.8. That one picks up 19 yards to the Titans' 47-yard line. Colts on the move right to left. First drive of the game. Jones under center. Play action, deep drop. Floating in the pocket. Throws left side, and it's wide and incomplete. Alec Pierce and Jalen Armour Davis in coverage for the Titans on the near sideline, around the left sideline in front of the Colts bench.
Yeah, he held Pierce really tight there and squatted on him. That just tells me that you're going to be able to run by him with an out and up at some point.
First misfire of the day for Daniel Jones. Comes into the game ranking 5th in the NFL in passing yards. As we told you in the pregame show, over 200 yards passing in all 7 games this season. Tied for the most such games this season. Second down and 10 to the 47. Empty set for Jones. 3 receivers go left. That's the wide side of the field. 2 receivers are right, including Warren and Taylor. Back in the throw is Jones. They heat him up. He throws over the middle. Caught by Josh Downs. Inside the 30. He'll slide up to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, this was a blitz. They checked it when we went spread. They checked blitz. Great job by Danny. Danny got boloed right in the chest and made a terrific throw to Downs on the blitz.
Gain of 18 yards for Josh Downs. He's back in the lineup. Didn't play last week with a concussion. That's his 27th grab of the season, and it's a big one to the 29-yard line of the Titans. So the Colts on this drive have 3 big explosive plays, 2 passing, 1 rushing. First and 10 inside the 30-yard line of Tennessee. Jones out of the gun, Taylor the back left. 3 receivers, 2 tight ends that way to the right side, and we have a whistle downstairs, and I think the Colts have called a timeout.
Timeout.
Yeah, he didn't like the
Indianapolis, their first of the half. Be 30 seconds in length.
So Daniel Jones goes over to Shane Steichen to get some information and to clear some things up. We'll check in with Lara coming up in just a moment, but some finals from earlier today. Houston staves off San Francisco 26-15. New England beats Cleveland 32-13. The Patriots have won 5 in a row, and Philadelphia, I should say, over the Giants 38-20. Those are scores around the NFL. Brought to you by Kittle's Furniture, Indiana's home team since 1932. As we go downstairs and check in with LO.
Well, as Daniel came over to talk to Shane Steichen, I wanted to highlight something that Shane told me earlier this week. They are meeting multiple times a week to go through various situations, and he said that Daniel's preparation is off the charts. He said they're preparing all the way up until kickoff. They'll go over things on the tablet in the locker room before they come out here to take advantage of every advantage that they can.
Jones on play action, settles in the pocket, throws right side to Tyler Warren, and he went up high to bring it in, but it's incomplete. Could not bring it in coverage. Providing good coverage in the back end was Amani Hooker, the safety out of Iowa. He's been doing it for a long time for the Titans. Incomplete pass, second down and 10, just a little bit too high for Tyler Warren.
Yeah, a little bit late. You know, he was there, and it really gave Hooker a chance to get down and get it.
Brings up second and 10 for the 29. 12:40 to go in the first quarter, first drive of the game. Colts moving right to left. Daniel Jones goes out of the gun. Ball on the right hash. Now Taylor in motion to the left side. Jones backs the pass. Settles in the pocket over the middle, floats it, and that's a catch around the 29 or 20-yard line for the Colts. That is Josh Downs. He's close to a first down. Stopped around the 19-yard line. Gain of 10, and depending on the spot, it'll be a first down, and they've marked it a movement of the sticks for the Colts.
Yeah, isolate. They were able to get Downs isolated on McCreary at the nickel, and that's what Downs best. You just can't cover him in that short area. He just has a great burst off the break, and Danny put it right there.
Daniel Jones so far 3 out of 5 passing, 2 catches already in the ball game for Josh Downs. First and 10, the ball between the 18 and the 19-yard line. Jones flush out of the pocket, rolling right now, throwback screen left, caught by Ashton Dulin, jitterbugging his way upfield. He's going to lose big yardage. He caught the ball behind the line of scrimmage, and Cody Barton made sure he stayed behind that line of scrimmage. It's a big loss for the Colts all the way back to around the 27-yard line.
Yeah, we gimmicked ourselves out of business on that one. They had it totally defensed.
That's a loss of 8, as they're going to put the ball between the 26 and the 27-yard line.
This is the one area, Matt, we know going in is where Tennessee tightens up once you get down in that red area.
Colts have scored touchdowns on 14 of their last 15 red zone trips. This is technically a red zone opportunity for the Colts. Empty set for Jones. 3 receivers pyramid left, 2 split out wide to the right side. Jones looks right initially, rescanning, flushed out of the pocket, moving to his right, looking, running upfield, and he'll just go out of bounds. And let's see where they mark him out. It's inside the 30. They're going to mark Jones out on the quarterback scramble around the 27-yard line. So technically that's going to be a sack on the play with Jones flushed out of the pocket. So now it's 3rd down and even longer, 3rd and 19.
Yeah, and this was one of the keys we talked about, is that you got to really play well inside that red zone. We touched that red zone, and then we've gone backwards.
The sack on the play goes to Devondre Sweat. That's his first sack of the season. 3rd down and 19 to the 27. Jones out of the gun, Taylor the back right. 2 receivers split out left and right. Ball the right hash. Jones looking over the defense. Play clock is at 1. Just does get the snap. Backs to throw. Deep drop. Looking left. Checks it down around the 25-yard line. And the Colts are immediately tackled. That is Michael Pittman Jr. wrapped up by Cody Barton, who came over in free agency in the offseason from the Denver Broncos. So gain of only 2 there. So the 2nd down play and 3rd down play for the Colts, pretty much disastrous. Now it's 4th and 17, and the Colts will send on the kicking team to try to get points here. And this is Michael Badgley on for a pretty decent-sized field goal.
Yeah, after a great start to that drive, great start, basically stalled in the red zone.
44-yard field goal. Badgley sends it towards the uprights, and it is good. So the Colts don't get 7, but they do get 3, as Michael Badgley last week 1 for 1 on field goals made from 36. That one good from the distance of 44. And so on the opening drive of the game, the Colts go 10 plays, 53 yards, and a 43, check that, 5 minutes and 17 seconds of time of possession, and a 43-yard field goal officially up and good by Michael Badgley. The Colts lead out early over the Titans 3-0 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. We're down to 9 minutes and 43 seconds to play in the opening quarter. Titans have the ball for the first time today when we come back on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Join the gridiron action in Indianapolis with Caesars Sportsbook. Download the app to bet the Colts game or all the game day excitement across the league. Plus, every bet earns with Caesars Rewards, so you can score big at more than 50 destinations. Must be 21. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT. Caesars Sportsbook is a proud sports betting partner of the Indianapolis Colts.
At Ruoff Mortgage, we're here to help you through all stages of the home buying or refinancing process with loan options that work best for you. We are your local lenders, and with a 98.4% customer satisfaction rating, helping home ownership dreams come true is what we do. Get started and learn more at ruoff.com. That's ruoff.com. Ruoff Mortgage, official mortgage partner of the Indianapolis Colts.
Ready for a new and exciting career challenge? At DHL Supply Chain, you're part of a team committed to creating innovative solutions for some of the biggest brands in the world. We're recognized as a best place to work, where people are valued, supported, and respected. DHL Supply Chain is hiring for a wide range of salaried operational and functional roles. Previous experience in logistics is welcome, but not required. All opportunities, no boundaries. DHL Supply Chain. Apply today at joindhl.com.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Maybe turn them into paper airplanes headed to see ya never, AT&T and T-Mobile. Jokes aside, the best 5G network has you covered with the most ways to save on plans, streaming, and phone deals. So bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metrics from score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person with whom you made the deal. Additional terms apply.
9 minutes and 43 seconds to go in the opening quarter. It's the Colts and the Titans. The Colts lead 3-0 as the Colts just kicked a field goal, a 43-yarder by Michael Badgley on the opening drive of the game. He's got the ball teed up at the 35-yard line, sends it right to left to the Titans, fielded inside the 10-yard line by Chimere Dike, angling to his left. He's across the 20, He gets the 25-yard line, and he scrambles out of bounds on the left sideline, short of the 30, pushed out of bounds by the Colts. And DK was the lone return man back there, the rookie out of Florida. There's a flag at the end of the play on the field. We'll hash that out. But DK came into the game leading the NFL in kickoff return yards with 816. But again, laundry on the field, so we got to hash that out here. Our head referee this afternoon is Lan Clark, here today at Lucas Oil Stadium. 9:36 to play in the first quarter. The Colts are out early over the Titans, 3-0. They're still talking it over.
Yeah,
having a long conversation about this.
And that's a funny position on the flag.
It happened during the return towards the tail end of the return by DK. And still no indication.
Personal foul, illegal blindside block, receiving team number 26. After distance to the goal, first down.
Good.
That's on the backup cornerback, Marcus Harris. So that's huge in terms of field position. That'll move Tennessee deep in their own territory inside the 15. They're going to spot the ball at the 14-yard line to begin this drive. It's a 14-yard penalty as the Titans come in averaging a little over 7 penalties a game and a little over 54 penalty yards per game. First and 10 for the Titans on their own 14-yard line. As they go left to right, Cam Ward, the rookie, pitches right side to Tony Pollard, and he is wrapped up immediately by the Colts. That's Kwity Paye, who grabbed him around the shoulder pads and took him down to the ground. Down at the line of scrimmage, they're going to spot the ball around the 15-yard line, gain of about a half a yard.
Yeah, the Colts played their big bear. They had 5 in there. Kwity did an excellent job of holding that edge right there.
The Titans come into the game, as we said, scoring only 13 points per game. That is dead last so far in the NFL. Their season high is only 22 points against Arizona in their own win. Second down and 10 to the 15-yard line. Cam Ward, the rookie out of Miami, backs to throw, hitches. Here comes the late rush by the Colts, leaks it upfield, and they're going to call that, I think, an incompletion as he just threw the ball, trying to avoid the sack by DeForest Buckner, who was trying to wrap up Cam Ward before he got the ball out. So it's going to go down as an incomplete pass. Pressure by Buckner brings up third down and 10 to the 15-yard line. And Lucas Oil, they are humming early.
They're humming early. Buckner just beat Zeitler bad. He gave him a spin move, and Zeitler couldn't handle him.
Tennessee dead last this season on third down conversions at 28%. This is their 53rd third and long this season, 3rd and 6 or longer. Ward out of the gun, shotgun snap, backs the pass. He's got time, fires over the middle, and it's caught, and it's a first down across the 30 to the 35. Chimere Dike gets even more than that. He's going to dive up to the 36-yard line before he's corralled by Mekhi Blackman, and it's a gain of 21 yards and a big-time conversion by the Titans.
Yeah, big third down. This has been plaguing us. We get up there and fake blitz. We come out in a zone, and we create big holes in those areas and let them off the hook there. We had them backed up.
DK came in again over 1,000 combined total yards, scrimmage yards and return yards. Only Derek Mason and Derrick Henry, the only other players in Tennessee's Titans era with more through 7 games. As they keep it on the ground, Tony Pollard with a nice little avenue, scrambles to his right across the 40 to the 45. He's actually going to get up to the 47-yard line and pick up 11 yards before he's hauled down by Kwity Paye. And that's going to bring up another movement of the sticks for the Titans, back-to-back first downs picked up.
Yeah, and this is what we absolutely can't let happen. We cannot let them run the ball. That will take pressure off their weaknesses. You saw the protection break down on second down. Got to stop that run.
Tony Pollard has accounted for over 70% of Tennessee's rushing yardage this season. That's 4th most in the NFL. First and 10 for the Titans on their own 47-yard line. They trail the Colts 3-0. Outside give, Pollard working left, and he's met and stood up by Grover Stewart. But Pollard does push the pile forward a little bit, gets 2 yards up to the 49-yard line near midfield. Go the Titans as we approach 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. Colts lead 3-0, but the Titans have picked up a couple of big plays after facing 3rd and long on this opening possession of the game for them.
Absolutely. we're just not playing as much as tight man coverage as we wanted to for obvious reasons, but it's opening up a lot of holes in that coverage.
Cam Ward, the rookie quarterback at the line of scrimmage, completed 73% of his passes last year. That was the best completion percentage by a rookie quarterback in franchise history for the Titans. They'll play it on the ground again. This is Tony Pollard. He's going to jump cut his way to the midfield stripe. Be brought down by Jermaine Pratt, the middle linebacker for the Colts. So one more yard picked up there on second down. Now it's going to bring up third down at a long 6.
Yeah,
49-yard line of the Colts.
Lou brought Pratt off the edge. Pratt snuck up to the edge, came off. Good play in the backfield.
6:10 to go, first quarter. Third down and long again for the Titans. 1 for 1 converting so far on this drive as they send 3 receivers to the left and 1 goes down to the right side. That's Elick Io-Manor. Backing to throw is Ward. Here comes the rush by the Colts. Ward in trouble. He'll go down. First sack of the ball game for the Colts, and it's Kenny Moore who came in off the right edge, and Kenny Moore gets a big-time sack, his second sack this season.
Yeah, Ward was really indecisive. He basically had guys downfield. He held the ball. Kenny's coming hard at the edge. Excellent third down sack. I think that's going to be the answer for us here for a while, is bring a lot of pressure on third down.
But also in on the scene there for the Colts, Laiatu Latu. And he's going to get partial credit for that sack as well. Kenny Moore was in the neighborhood too. 4th and 12. The Titans will send it away. Johnny Hecker to punt. And underneath it for the Colts is Anthony Gould inside the 10. He's racing to his right. Gets the corner 10. He's at the 15, 20, 25. And he's pushed out of bounds by the punter Hecker. And let's see where they mark Gould out. It's going to be in front of the 25, around the 27-yard line. Good return there by Anthony Gould. That takes us down to the 5-minute and 3 mark of this first quarter, and a timeout on the field. Colts have the ball for the second time coming up as they lead the Titans 3-0. First and 10 Colts on their own 27-yard line. You're listening to the Colts on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Hey, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. Build a customized renter's policy with American Family Insurance so you can protect your tandem bike on the go. Thief! Oh, he is struggling with that two-seater. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Some exclusions may apply. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
October is Energy Efficiency Month, and AES Indiana is teaming up with the Indianapolis Colts to bring the energy on the field and in your home. We're powering more than just game day. From energy assessments to rebates and free efficiency kits, AES Indiana has smart solutions to help you manage usage and cut costs. Did you know AES Indiana has tools like PowerView and Energy Home Reports to help you understand your monthly energy usage? Learn more at aesindiana.com/energy savings tips. Make your October a winning streak. Start scoring energy savings today.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your Central Indiana Chevy dealers today.
Colts fans, don't just watch greatness, sip it. Carbless is your new MVP. Premium, ready-to-drink cocktails with 0 carbs, 0 sugar, only 100 calories, and flavor that actually wins. Whether you're tailgating, couch skating, or celebrating a Colts win at Lucas Oil Stadium, Carbless is smooth, crisp, and never too bubbly. Carbless, proud partner of the Indianapolis Colts, and proud to be your go-to game day cocktails. Available in stadium and at your local retailers. Must be 21 and up. Enjoy your bliss responsibly. Visit drinkcarbless.com for details.
Well, the Colts with a big sack on third down moments ago. The pressure from Kenny Moore and also Laiatu Latu. They're going to split up the sack between those two guys. And meanwhile, a 20-yard punt return by Anthony Gould, the longest punt return this season for the Colts. And he gets it up to the 27-yard line in their own territory. That's where the Colts begin, leading 3-0. 5:03 to go in the opening quarter. On first down, the Colts played on the ground with Jonathan Taylor. And he rushes up to the 30, up to the 31-yard line before he's tracked down by the middle linebacker, Cedric Gray, who leads them in tackles. He's also 5th in the NFL this year in total tackles league-wide.
If you could just keep them in their nickel defense, they're playing a lot of nickel. On first down against 3 wides. They are weak inside if you can keep hammering.
Second down and 6. Jonathan Taylor's over 100 yards rushing in his last 2 meetings against the Titans. And they throw an RPO to the right side, caught quickly. Michael Pittman Jr. fighting for extra yards across the 25 up to the 26-yard line. Actually, I beg your pardon, that's going to be the 36-yard line, but nevertheless, not enough for a first down, as Pittman did all he could to get a first down, but he comes up a yard short. Third down and 1 around the 36.
Number 75 is
Jumbo.
That's Jalen Travis into the game to provide some extra beef up front for the Colts. 3rd and 1. Colts in their own territory at the 36-yard line, leading the Titans 3-0. Jones out of the gun. Taylor is back to the right. Ball on the right hash. And now Jones changing the play at the line of scrimmage. He's going to dip under center here on 3rd and short. Take the snap. Hand off to Jonathan Taylor. Lowers the shoulders and gets a first down and nudges the pile just in front of the line to gain. He gets 2. And the ball will now be put down around the 38-yard line. But the sticks move for the Colts, and Indianapolis has just picked up their 6th first down of the first quarter. Colts in the huddle. The offensive line, Lair Overton, they're bringing that thunder already in this game.
You're exactly right. That's why Shane Steichen describes them as the engine that makes everything go. The way they've protected Daniel Jones and then executing at a high level to get the ground game going for Jonathan Taylor.
Jones under center. The H-back split up. Left is Tyler Warren. Bootlegging right is Daniel Jones. Looking. Now he's going to take off and run. He gets the 40-yard line before he dances out of bounds on the right sideline, just across the 40. Takes himself out around the 41. So quarterback scramble there for Daniel Jones. A gain of 3. It brings up 2nd down and 7 as we dip under 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, what's unfolding here a little bit with the Colts is when they see the nickel and they see the over defense, that's bringing the run. And then when they go bare like they did right there, then Shane and Danny are going to the pass.
Colts averaging 130 rushing yards per game. That is 7th. Meanwhile, the Titans give up about 140 rushing yards on defense. That's 29th as they keep it on the ground here with Jonathan Taylor. Big hole explodes. It veers to his right into Titans territory, and he'll go down at the Titan 44-yard line. Big gain there for Jonathan Taylor. First down run for the Colts.
Yeah, just like I said, they're in a nickel defense, and they gave us a bubble on our left side. You don't want to do that. You run behind those 2 guys up front there on the left side, and JT had an escort right there.
Coming into the game, Jonathan Taylor led the NFL on attempts, touchdowns, and rushing yards. He's on pace to win the rushing Triple Crown this season. He did that in 2021 as well. First and 10 Colts at the plus 44-yard line. Colts on the move right to left, leading the Titans 3-0. Back in to throw is Daniel Jones. Steps up in the pocket, fires downfield. Caught Tyler Warren. Took a smashing hit, but hangs on to the ball at the Tennessee 29-yard line. Xavier Woods brought a huge amount of force on that tackle, but Tyler Warren withstood it, made the catch, and the Colts get another first down through the air.
That's an elite tight end right there. That is a big-time catch. He puts it up there. You're exactly right. Woods brought the wood, but basically he went up. Warren, that is, went up and got it.
Tyler Warren leads all NFL tight ends coming into the game in receiving yards, over 430 of them. That time he picks up 15. And the Colts on first down play with Jonathan Taylor. Gaping hole inside the 20. And he is shoestring tackled at the 18-yard line for another first down. Stop on the play. In the back end by Amani Hooker. But the Colts are again inside the Coca-Cola red zone for the second time in as many drives.
Yeah, pound that nickel, run that nickel, pass that bear. Run the nickel, pass the bear. That's the game plan right here. And it's super effective.
Quandre Diggs a part of that tackle as well. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Colts at the Titans' 18-yard line. Under 30 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Colts lead 3-0. This is their second drive of the game. Jones out of the gun, ball in the right hash. Taylor the back right. Moelle Cox and Michael Pittman Jr. to the right side. They give us to Taylor. Cuts off a block, veering to his right. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He's going to score. You know it. Touchdown. INDY. Jonathan Taylor with an 18-yard run to Pater.
Yeah, great job by JT here. We ran the ball on their nickel. They pinched the defensive end inside. John was patient. He jumped to the outside. Hooker took a bad angle. He couldn't stay with JT. Touchdown.
The 11th rushing touchdown this year for Jonathan Taylor. Leads the NFL in rushing scores. 8 plays, 73 yards. 4 minutes and 54 seconds at time of possession for the Colts. Michael Badgley on for the PAT, and it's good. An 18-yard run by Jonathan Taylor, and they are chanting MVP here at Lucas Oil Stadium with just 9 seconds to go in the opening quarter. The Colts have scored points on their first 2 drives, and they lead by 2 scores. It's 10-0 over the Titans. Jonathan Taylor with 62 rushing yards so far in this game. That's the most rushing yards he's had this season in the first quarter of a game. Yeah, Rick Venturi, I mean, the Colts, we said it at the beginning, the only way they're going to be stopped today is if they stop themselves.
Yeah, and Shane's doing a good job. Again, you can see this game plan. If they're going to try to play us nickel, which they did, we're going to run it right down their throat. And why not just feature JT and Warren on that drive? Why not? Why not? You know, think players, not plays.
Jonathan Taylor now has 62 rushing yards since 2020, the year he broke into the league. That's the 3rd most in the NFL in that span. He had 3 last week, 1 already today. And again, he had a huge game against the Titans last year here at Lucas Oil Stadium when he galloped for 218 yards. After the kickoff, we'll go down to the field and check in with Lair as Michael Badgley will kick off right to left of the Tennessee Titans, and we're back to play here. DK on the return, takes it around the 2-yard line, sprinting right up the middle of the field. Now veering to his left, 20, 25. He's at the 30, cuts off of a blocker and falls forward to the 31, maybe the 32-yard line where he's tackled by Ashton Doolin. Lair Overton on the field here with just 3 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Well, yet another Jonathan Taylor touchdown that was set up by an incredible contested catch from Tyler Warren. In the spirit of National Tight Ends Day, I asked Dallas Clark what has most impressed him about Tyler Warren's Colts debut. He said it's how quickly he's impacted the offense. It's a huge credit to his abilities and his approach, also to the coaches who put him in situations that maximize his strengths and let him play fast.
1st and 10 for the Titans. They trail 10-0. Outside zone left to Tony Pollard. And coming in from the backside and making the tackle for the Colts is Kwity Paye as Pollard gallops up to the 35-yard line and gets 4 on first down. And that's going to take us down to the end of the first quarter. So 15 minutes. So far, so good for the Colts. They've had 2 possessions. They've scored twice, a field goal and a touchdown. It's the Colts 10, Titans 0. 2nd down and 6 coming up for Tennessee on their own 35-yard line when we come back in just a moment.
Do you want to kick it with the Colts on the field of the next home game? Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance is giving you and 3 guests a chance to be on the field during kickoff. Enter today for a chance to see the Colts take the field and watch kickoff. Then enjoy the game from VIP field level seats and more for the ultimate game day experience. Are you ready to kick it with the Colts? Enter today at Colts.com/IFBI.
Dear crew, it's Toyota. With an adult-sized 3rd row, everyone's welcome in the Grand Highlander. From sports fans to eco-buffs and movie fans. Sink back in the Sienna with an available rear seat entertainment system. Slip into the RAV4 with available all-wheel drive, and let's go. Toyota. Find yours at toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Every great football play starts with a plan. Ladies, it's time we do the same for our health. starting with mammograms. At Ascension St. Vincent, we're calling on you to huddle up with your circle, your mom, your sister, your best friend, even yourself, and make that mammogram appointment. Mammograms save lives. Don't wait. Schedule today at one of our convenient locations at ascension.org/St. Vincent Mammogram.
Today's game is brought to you by Corson Fire and Security, the official security provider and fire protection expert of the Indianapolis Colts, protecting life and property since 1946. Learn more at Corson.com inside Lucas Oil Stadium as we head to the second quarter. The first quarter belonged to the Colts. They lead 10-0, Matt.
You know, in the first halves this season, the Colts have outscored their opponents 127-56. The Titans have been outscored in the first halves of games 94-47, and the Titans have failed to score a first half touchdown in 5 of 7 games this season, and they've been shut out twice in the first half of games this season already. So Rick Venturi, that script is playing out already big time with the Colts up 10-0.
Absolutely. Very well said. I mean, we did it in the first game. We started fast. Teams like this with a lot of losses, their confidence and will is not real deep. You got to just keep taking it to them. We have our backup inside guys in there now.
Tennessee on the move now, right to left, as we have switched ends of the field. First play of the first quarter. Colts lead, or the second quarter rather. Colts lead 10-0. Cam Ward out of the gun. Actually a pistol look. Drops on play action. Leaks it upfield. Caught. Here's a run after the catch. 50 into Colts territory. That is Chimere Dike. Stopped by Jonathan Edwards. And he'll be planted down at the Colts 46-yard line. Big time run after the catch. 18 yards for Chimere Dike, the rookie out of Florida, who's very much a part of this offense now, not just a return man.
No, absolutely. He is emerging. Ayu Manor and him are really two emerging things. That was another. We bluffed. We got up, fake blitz, dropped back into zone. He ran underneath it, catch and run.
Yeah, last week he caught 4 passes for 70 yards, all in the first quarter last week. Yeah. Most yards by a receiver, I should say a Titans rookie receiver in the first quarter of a game since 2001. First and 10 of the 46 in the plus territory. High snap for Ward. He juggles it, and he takes it. Now he's going to break on and race for the sideline right, and he's going to be tracked down by Mekhi Blackman in space on the perimeter. High snap for Ward. The play was all screwed up from there as they try to go to the right side and gets the try to get the edge, but Mekhi Blackman made sure that he didn't, closed off the running lane. It's going to be a loss of 3 back to the 49-yard line.
Yeah, picture tackle. Picture tackle. That's the way you coach it. Nice job, Mekhi.
Second and 13 to the 49. Titans in plus territory. 13:35 to go in the second quarter. Colts lead by 2 scores, 10-0. Ward goes out of the gun as a running back in front of him. That's Tajay Spears into the game. Shotgun snap for Ward. Backs the pass. Plants. Good protection. Climbing in the pocket. Now he's flushed to the right side. Outside the numbers. Throws across his body, and that is a catch. And then tackled is Tajay Spears at the Colts 41-yard line. The ball may have come out, but Spears got back on it to secure the possession. So they're going to call that a catch, a fumble, and a recovery. Zaire Franklin makes the tackle. A gain of 7 after that wild play. They'll bring up 3rd down and 6 at the Colts 42.
Yeah, and that's when he's most dangerous, when he gets on the playground. When he gets on the playground, he's very aware of where his receivers are, and that's where he can make a play.
Tennessee 1 for 2 on 3rd down. This is the 3rd time they've had 3rd and 6 or longer. This is 3rd and 6 of the Colts 42 with Ward out of the gun. Ball in the right hash. DK in motion down to the left side. Backing to pass. In the pocket. He's dancing. Feeling pressure. Steps up. There's a flag on the play. Ward going to take off and run. Outside the numbers right across the 40. He'll dance out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Gain of 3. Not enough for a first down, but there is laundry on the field during the quarterback scramble.
Yeah, Latham grabbed. He grabbed Quiddy. 55 grabbed Quiddy, Matt.
There's another flag in the defensive secondary as well.
Yeah, don't like that one. It might be offset.
There are fouls by both teams, and they will offset. Holding offense number 55. Holding defense number 43. Offsetting fouls, 3rd down.
Yep, so they're going to get J.C. Latham their starting tackle with the hold. And they're going to nail, they said 43 for the Colts. That's Cameron Mitchell in the secondary. So those flags offset. And it's a good old-fashioned mulligan here. 3rd down and 6 again.
Yeah, now we got our starting unit in there, our NASCAR package, with Latu on this side and Buckner right next to him.
Ward goes out of the gun, empty set, 5 wide. 3 receivers split out wide to the left. Now they're going to move Spears into the backfield, and they're going to give it to him sweeping right. He's at the 40. He's got a full head of steam and a 1st down inside the 30. He's got the 20. He's got the 10. Still going. He's at the 5. He'll be pushed out of bounds just in front of the pylon down around the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 40 yards by Tajay Spears. A touchdown-saving tackle made by Cam Bynum.
Yeah, they got us. We're thinking pass all the way. We've got everybody bunched inside. We're coming to rush, and they get Spears out there. Ends up being a great offensive call. And man, he had nothing but space.
Number 62 and 72 is reported as eligible. 62 and 72 are eligible.
So the Titans have a couple of extra offensive linemen into the game. That's a gain of 40 yards. Tajay Spears, that's the longest rush allowed this season by the Colts and the longest rush the Titans have accrued in this season. And the Titans have called a timeout.
Tennessee, the first of the half. Be 30 seconds in length.
We're down 11 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the second quarter. And so the Colts on defense are on their heels a little bit after that huge run on the edge. A sweep to Tajay Spears produces 40 yards. So before we get ready for 1st and goal around the 1-yard line, let's quickly pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Only 72 is eligible. Number 72 is eligible.
Matt, we were in a real rush mode there, no question about it. We weren't thinking run at all. And then Zaire on the motion came back in and came down on the center, which really bunched us inside. And it's just nothing but air outside.
So a goal-to-go situation for the Titans. Ball inside the 2-yard line. Cam Ward under center. Tight end left is Chig Okonkwo. 2 receivers go to the right side. Now man in motion, and they fake a sweep. Booting out right is Ward, throws upfield into the end zone for a touchdown, and that's Gunnar Helm, the rookie out of Texas. Great play design by the Titans. They faked a jet sweep going left, bootlegging Ward out to the right, and found Helm into the end zone on a 1-yard passing touchdown. It's Ward to Helm, and the Titans are on the board. It's a touchdown. It's now 10-6. Colts over Tennessee with 11:14 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah. McCoy had a couple really up his sleeve right there. 2 big calls. One short in there and one for 40 yards.
The interim head coach, Mike McCoy, who you're referring to there, promoted to the position last week. And he was the head coach of the Chargers from 2013 to 2016. He went 27-37 record-wise in that time as Joey Slide, the kicker for Tennessee, adds home the extra point as Tennessee goes quickly. 6 plays, 69 yards, 3 minutes and 55 seconds of time of possession. It's Cam Ward, a touchdown pass, only his 5th of the season to Gunnar Helm, the tight end, the rookie out of Texas. And we got a ball game here with Helm with his first receiving touchdown of his career. And the Colts still lead the Titans, but only by 3 now. It's 10-7 with 11:14 to go in the second quarter. Colts ball for the 3rd time when we come back. You're listening on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Hey Colts fans, score a big home win with a new Carrier home comfort system. Carrier offers a full lineup of efficient solutions for a range of heating and cooling needs and price points. Visit Carrier.com/Colts to start exploring the perfect system for your family. Carrier, proud partner of the Indianapolis Colts. Turn to the experts.
Hey, football fans, heated at the half, time for a Snickers. Tackle halftime hunger with that satisfying Snickers combo of nougat, caramel, and milk chocolate to ready up for the rest of the game. Plus, enjoy opportunities to make this NFL season even sweeter. Snickers is giving fans like you a chance to win weekly prizes, including a Super Bowl 60 experience. Visit Snickers.com/halftime to enter and view official rules. Pick up Snickers at a Meijer near you.
At Academy Sports and Outdoors, we've spent 80-plus years in the business of fun.
expert fishing fun. Early morning hunting fun. Late night, need new cleats before tomorrow morning's game fun. Relaxing fun. Mouth-watering fun. So whatever fun adventure you're gearing up for, you'll find it for less at Academy Sports and Outdoors and at academy.com.
This season, Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is teaming up with the Colts to shine a light on outstanding small businesses. And this week's spotlight goes to Indiana Family to Family, who provide information, training, and one-on-one support to Indiana families of children and youth with diverse health and mental health needs and professionals who serve them. To learn more or nominate your favorite small business, go to Colts.com/Anthem Spotlight. The Titans get a touchdown. The score is now 10-7. Colts lead. 11 minutes to go in the first half. Matt?
Yeah, the Titans go 6 plays, 69 yards, 3:55 a time of possession. The big play in the drive was the 40-yard run by Tajay Spears, the veteran running back out of Tulane, down to the 1-yard line of the Colts. Cam Ward to Gunnar Helm for the touchdown. Colts lead 10-7, 11:14 to go second quarter. As Joey Sly kicks off short, fielded on a bounce by the Colts. Anthony Gould picks it up 20. He's at the 25, and he'll race up just short of the 30-yard line and be tackled there around the 29. The last scoring drive for the Titans brought to you by Sharp Business Systems, the official document solutions provider of the Colts. So give Cam Ward and company credit. Rick Venturi moments ago, that offense did a nice job of quieting the crowd here at Lucas Oil Stadium.
Yeah, you know, the things you saw, Ward get out of trouble on that scramble. We got to fix that. The run is a little bit fluky. That's that 3rd and 3 run in no man's land. That was the play. And then a nice little bootleg there to Helms on the red zone.
Third drive of the game for the Colts. They've scored 10 points on their previous 2. RPO. They zip it upfield. Caught Michael Pittman Jr. short of the 40. He'll be tackled at the 39-yard line. Gain of 10. And that's enough to move the sticks as Quandre Diggs makes the tackle, but not before the Colts get a first down.
Yeah, Danny gets those RPOs out quick. Pittman is really ideal inside those creases. He gives you almost that tight end size with wide receiver athleticism, and he's definitely going to catch the ball in there.
Pittman came into the game right around 350 receiving yards, but he's got 5 touchdowns this season. On first down, the Colts played on the ground with Jonathan Taylor, and he runs off right tackle. Across the 40-yard line he goes, and he'll bulldoze his way up to the 42-yard line and pick up about 2 on the play. Brings up second down and 8 as we approach 10 minutes and 15 seconds to go until halftime. The Colts lead by a field goal. Amir Abdullah has just checked into the game. He's going to line up left of Jones out of the gun, ball on the right hash. One receiver for the Colts splits out wide left. That's Michael Pittman Jr. Now Tyler Warren is the tight end wingback to the left side. Jones changed the play at the line of scrimmage. 5 on the play clock. Looks over a 4-man front for the Titans. Shotgun snap for the quarterback. Backs the pass over the middle. Drives the ball tipped up into the air. And I think the Colts
great catch
off of the ricochet.
Great catch
Michael
by
Pittman Jr. tipped it to himself up into the air and caught it again for another first down.
Tremendous concentration and toughness. A lot of people around him. This is where Michael excels, and this has become the role for him this year, is everything inside those numbers, over the top inside. What a concentration by Mike here.
He's got 4 catches today already for 32 yards and a long of 14. That one a big one down to the Tennessee 44-yard line. The ball tipped up in the air, and Pittman caught it again for the second time. Back in the throw is Jones. Great protection. Flies it right side. Swung out to Jonathan Taylor, and he's dancing up the right sideline. Actually, that's Amir Abdullah who goes out of bounds, and they'll put the ball down to the 41-yard line at Tennessee. That's a gain of 3 on the play to bring up second down and 7. Amir Abdullah, he can run it, he can kick off return, and he can also catch the ball in the backfield as well. The 11th year veteran out of Nebraska.
He's a producer off the field, and he's a producer on the field. Love the guy. I think he was the oldest running back in the league. Yeah. He's right in the running.
He and Raheem Mostert, the only running backs in the NFL, still going 11 years later. Second down and 7. Taylor back in as the running back. Ball on the right hash for Jones. Colts moving left to right. They lead by a field goal. Back in the throw on play action is Jones. They screen it to Tyler Warren. He's got a cowboy. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. And he'll slide down to the turf right there. And that's a gain of 21 yards to the 20-yard line for Tyler Warren. Beautifully executed on the screen to the right side. The tight end with that big-time run after the catch.
Great call right there. I'm not sure because I missed it. I think it might have been Pierce. Great block at the line of scrimmage. Great block to shake him on the first defender.
Colts near the red zone now. Out of the pistol. Actually, they're going to move Jonathan Taylor to the right of Jones out of the gun now. Ball on the right hash. Shotgun snap for Jones. Looking left. He's going to take a shot and throws a laser towards the pylon. And that is a catch for Michael Pittman Jr. There's a penalty on the play, but Pittman scores a touchdown as Pittman snared it in with one hand on a 21-yard absolute dart. Thrown by Daniel Jones to Michael Pittman Jr.
And this is the Pittman show today. What two great plays.
Defense number 18. That penalties declined. Result of the play is a touchdown.
Two great plays by a pro's pro right there.
Penalties on Jalen Armour Davis declined by the Colts, and they will take the result of the play, and that is a touchdown for Michael Pittman Jr. And with that score, he ties his career high of 6 receiving touchdowns in a season. Did that back in 2021, and he's already done it here in 2025. Colts lead 16-7 over Tennessee. Michael Badgley on for the extra point. Kick is up. Plenty of leg, and it is good. 6-play drive for the Colts. It covers 71 yards, 3 minutes and 30 seconds at time of possession. Daniel Jones with an absolute bullet, 21 yards on a back shoulder throw. The completion by Michael Pittman Jr. And the Colts are 3 for 3 today, scoring on all of their drives. 2 touchdowns and a field goal. It's the Colts 17, Titans 7. 7:44 to go in the second quarter. We're back in just a moment on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Hey Colts fans, did you know that you have the power to save lives and provide hope to those in need? By saying yes to organ donation, your decision gives hope to the thousands waiting for a life-saving transplant, a second chance, a fresh start, a win they never saw coming. Just one organ donor can save up to 8 lives. You have the power to make a difference. Join Colts Nation and visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to learn more or say yes to organ donation next time you're at the BMV.
Corson Fire and Security is proud to be the official security provider and fire protection experts of the Indianapolis Colts. Since 1946, we've understood that we're not just protecting buildings, we're protecting the dreams that built them and the lives unfolding inside them. From our knowledgeable salespeople to our highly trained technicians, we're committed to providing the very best fire protection and security solutions to businesses throughout Indiana. Learn more at Corson.com.
Hey, did you see that game last weekend? It was crazy.
Actually, we were there.
Wait, like in person? How'd you swing that?
Allegiant had a super affordable nonstop flight out there. And with how low the airfare was, buying tickets to the game was a no-brainer.
Hold my beer. I'm going to Allegiant.com right now.
Allegiant, the official airline of the Indianapolis Colts. Non-stop flights from Indianapolis to Destin, Florida. One way for as low as $55. Must be purchased by 11/13/2025 for travel between 10/20/2025 and 5/17/2026. Seats and dates are limited. Restrictions apply. See Allegiant.com for details.
Fans enter the Kicking It with a Colt sweepstakes presented by Indiana Farm Bureau for a chance to be on the field during kickoff and enjoy the game from VIP field level seats. Enter today at Colts.com/IFBI. The Colts get a touchdown from one of the best catches you'll ever see. Michael Pittman Jr. makes it 17-7, Matt.
Yeah, he hauled it in with one hand. Jalen Armour Davis, the cornerback for the Titans, all over him. He was guilty for pass interference on the play, but no matter as Pittman made the catch anyways. A 21-yard catch. Pittman with his 6th receiving touchdown this season. He now has a touchdown in 5 of the last 6 games. And the latest touchdown for the Colts brought to you by McDonald's. You can grab a free 10-piece McNuggets for the upcoming week with a $2 minimum purchase only inside the McDonald's app. Chimere DK on the return. He's outside the numbers right. And he's across the 30, but not by much. Pushed out of bounds by the Colts. On help on that tackle was Adetomo Adebare for Indianapolis. DK goes out of bounds on the right sideline to the 31-yard line. 7:40 to go. Second quarter, Colts lead the Titans 17-7.
You know, the usage of Pittman this year has been phenomenal. Over the middle, and I've always wondered why we didn't throw more 50-50 balls to him. Man, that was terrific.
Last time the Titans had the ball, they scored a touchdown. They begin here on the 31-yard line. Bootlegging right is Ward, being chased by the Colts. That's Darrell and Chami giving chase. As Ward throws upfield, it's incomplete across the 40-yard line. The intended receiver was Van Jefferson for the Titans. He's being utilized much more in this offense. Now no Calvin Ridley today, and also Tyler Lockett asked for his release earlier this week, and he was granted it. So it brings up 2nd and 10 and move the ball back to the 31-yard line.
Yeah, they've got some young players you're going to have to reckon with in the future. The 2 young receivers, and then Helm, the kid who caught the touchdown. Those are young guys that are going to be pretty doggone good at some point.
Yeah, for Helm, that was his first receiving touchdown. 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wide receiver screen caught by DK. He's at the 30-yard line. Zaire Franklin makes the tackle around the 33, but a late flag comes in from the back judge at the end of the play. Stop the clock with 7:29 to go, second quarter. Colts lead by 10, but another long conference here by Len Clark and his colleagues. They're being very deliberate today with their penalty calls.
That was a scrum over there on that quick screen. I mean, it was like 3 guys for them, 4 guys for us. Kenny did a great job of stalling it, and Latu was coming hard down the line.
Interference, offense, that penalty's declined, 3rd down.
They didn't give a number.
Correction, 10-yard penalty, replay, 2nd down.
All right, so it will be enforced. They didn't give a number, and I'm looking at the replay. It was hard to see who was out there blocking illegally for Tennessee, but nevertheless, it's a big penalty.
Big penalty.
They'll bring up 2nd down and 20 and move the ball back to the 21-yard line. Titans in their own territory. So let's see if the Colts here can use that to help get off the field.
It was on 5, Ayumano.
Yeah, the rookie out of Stanford, Kyle Manor.
Yeah.
2nd down and 20 at the 21. Ward out of the gun. Only completing 54% of his passes so far this year. That is last in the NFL among 34 qualified quarterbacks. Throws over the middle on a slant. That's Io Manor. And he gets the 25 to the 26-yard line. Gain of 5 as Kenny Moore makes the tackle quickly for the Colts. But the Colts are still in a favorable down and distance here on defense. 3rd and 14 coming up for the Titans. This is their 4th 3rd down attempt today on 6 yards or more. 3rd and 14 here.
Yeah, and the Luke is alive. And I'll tell you what, close the edges. This guy's holding the ball. He's really holding it. Just don't let him get on the edge and come up inside and get him.
Back in the throw is Ward. Here comes the pressure by the Colts. Steps up in the pocket. Going to take a deep shot for Io Manor, but it's incomplete. Overshot his receiver, who was open. Got behind the secondary a little bit, but Ward airmailed it over the rookie's head. And the Colts are lucky there to get the incomplete pass, and it now sets up 4th and 14 in a punting situation for the Titans, and they'll boot it away for the 2nd time in this half.
The Colts are giving a lot of what we call bluff looks and coming out into zones, and sometimes when you do that, you get distorted on the back end, and that's what happened there.
And that is the 21st 3-and-out this season by the Titans as the Colts brought pressure, almost blocked it, but Hecker gets it away. Underneath it is Anthony Goulder on the 25. He's at the 30, right up the middle. He's across the 35, and he takes a nice special teams tackle around the 27-yard line. He was upended by a couple of Titans chasing that punt return. And he took a good pop there. That's the backup cornerback for them. That's Kendall Brooks. And that takes us to a stoppage on the field. We're down to 6 minutes and 14 seconds to go here in this 2nd quarter. Colts ball, they lead the Titans 17-7. 6:14 to go, 2nd quarter.
Caesars Sportsbook is a proud sports betting partner of the Indianapolis Colts, and every bet with the Caesars Sportsbook app earns with Caesars Rewards, win or lose. Download the app, start betting, and you'll be closer to the types of perks only Caesars can offer. Colts tickets, bonus bets in the app, and stays and meals at top Caesars Rewards destinations, like Horseshoe Indianapolis. Must be 21. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT. Caesars Sportsbook, the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards.
You ready for game day? You got the Colts hoodie, the Colts knit cap. What's missing? The Huntington Bank debit card with the Indianapolis Colts logo. That's it. Huntington Bank is the official bank of the Indianapolis Colts. So come get that debit card to complete the fit. Do it for the shoe. Let's go Colts. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome.
From the biggest of the big games to the littlest of the little.
Here you go. Go.
Run, James!
No, first base.
Go, go, go! Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support hundreds of local sports teams across the Midwest. From some of the biggest stadiums in the state to the familiar fields down the street. You're helping make a difference to the people and places you call home. Learn more at Meijer.com/community.
You want your car to always look its best, but you don't want to spend all day buffing and polishing. That's why you need Lucas Slick Mist Speed Wax. It's the fastest way to a showroom shine. Just spray, wipe, and admire the results. Check out the entire line of Lucas Slick Mist products at lucasoil.com. Lucas Oil is the official oil of the Indianapolis Colts and is used throughout Lucas Oil Stadium. Lucas Oil, it works.
First and 10 for the Indianapolis Colts on their own 37-yard line. They lead the Titans 17-7. 6 minutes and 14 seconds to play until halftime. The Colts defense just got a 3-and-out stop. And a nice return by Anthony Gould. Oh, Daniel Jones booting out left on play action. Had to throw before he wanted to and threw across his body upfield to Michael Pittman Jr., but it's incomplete around the 35-yard line. Couldn't hang on to the pass. It brings up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, that guy came right in his face. Came off that edge. He had nothing to do but to get rid of it quick.
Last time the Colts had it, it was an 18-yard touchdown run by Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor back into the game. 2nd down and 10 to the 37-yard line for the Colts. Taylor in motion to the left. Now he's going to come back into the backfield and join Jones as the running back right. 3 receivers bunched to the left side for the Colts. Back in to throw is Daniel Jones. Great protection. Throws one deep downfield to Alec Pierce, and he couldn't catch up to that one. Incomplete. In coverage was Darrell Baker Jr., the former Colt, and he's now playing as the starting cornerback in the secondary for Tennessee because of the injury to L'Jarius Sneed, who's on IR. So a misfire there brings up 3rd and 10 for the Colts.
Yeah, I still like taking the shots. He's got to take just a little bit off that and give Alex a chance. But I think the more you take those shots, the more wide and deeper that secondary gets, and then Jonathan will take over.
Colts have run 25 plays today, and this is just their 4th 3rd down attempt. 3rd and 10. Back in the throw with Jones.
Blitz.
Here comes the blitz.
Oh,
and Jones hangs onto the ball, but he will be taken down inside the 30. He'll be pushed to the turf around the 25-yard line. That's Roger McCreary, who came in off the edge on the right side. The nickel corner out of Auburn gets a big-time sack, and it prevents the Colts from getting a 1st down. So the first time today, the Colts go 3 and out. And it's the 2nd sack of the season for McCreary. And Rigoberto Sanchez will punt for the first time this afternoon.
Yeah, basically what they did is covered all our linemen and brought McCreary, and one of those receivers has to break that off in the situation. They did, and they ran their routes. There was no place to go.
Sanchez gets it away. High wobbly punt. Underneath it is Chimere DK. Signals for a fair catch, and he makes it around the numbers on the left side, around the 23-yard line, and that takes us to a timeout down on the field. Stoppage here with 5 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. Colts still lead the Titans 17-7. 5:18 to go in quarter 2. We're back in just a moment on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Hey, contractors and skilled tradespeople, ready to take your career to the next level? The Mechanical Contractors Association of Indiana and UA Local 440 have teamed up to bring you an unbeatable labor management cooperative. We're talking top-tier training, unmatched safety standards, and quality you can trust. Don't miss out on this game-changing partnership. Visit MCAI and UA Local 440 today and join us in building a brighter, stronger future. Together, we don't just build, we excel.
Colts fans, don't just watch greatness, sip it. Carbless is your new MVP. Premium, ready-to-drink cocktails with 0 carbs, 0 sugar, only 100 calories, and flavor that actually wins. Whether you're tailgating, couch skating, or celebrating a Colts win at Lucas Oil Stadium, Carbless is smooth, crisp, and never too bubbly. Carbless, proud partner of the Indianapolis Colts, and proud to be your go-to game day cocktails. Available in-stadium and at your local retailers. Must be 21 and up. Enjoy your bliss responsibly. Visit drinkcarbless.com for details.
A winning team works together for a shared goal. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is teaming up with the Colts to shine a light on outstanding small businesses. Indy is our hometown, and boosting local businesses is just one way we want to thank this great city. Go to Colts.com/Anthem Spotlight to nominate your favorite small business today. Anthem and the Colts, helping Hoosier small businesses score points. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is the trade name of Anthem Insurance Companies, Inc.
Listen up, Colts fans. This is the Money Saving Scoop from Citizens Energy Group. Turn off the faucet while brushing your teeth to save water. Toss on a layer before turning up the heat. That'll save you some energy. And always do full loads of laundry. Remember, the more you could serve, the more you could save. Now get out there. Find more ways to save on your bill at citizensenergygroup.com.
First and 10 coming up for the Tennessee Titans as they take over possession on their own 23-yard line following a 49-yard punt by Rigoberto Sanchez. Moments ago, the Colts just suffered their first 3 and out of the ball game, but they still lead the Titans 17-7. 5 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the second quarter. Tennessee in the huddle. And now they will head to the line of scrimmage, going right to left in your mind's eye and your radio dial. Tennessee and the all-white Colts in the blue. Cam Ward on first down, hands off to Tajay Spears, and he's going to be spun down just across the 25 to the 26 and pick up 3 as Laiatu Latu was part of that tackle for the Colts, along with Neville Gallimore. Cameron Mitchell a part of it too. Spears has the biggest play of the day for the Titans earlier, setting up their only touchdown. It was a 40-yard scamper down to the 1-yard line. He gets 4 there to the 27. Under 5 minutes to go now, second quarter.
Got to turn this rush loose here. Turn this rush loose.
Spears stays in as a lone back behind the rookie Cam Ward, drafted first overall. Tight end left and receiver left. Ward hands off to Spears, starts right, cuts left. He's going to limp out of a tackle and then dive up to the 29, maybe the 30-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play as DeForest Buckner makes the tackle. That'll bring up 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Titans, and this is one of their rare 3rd down opportunities where it's been very manageable coming up for the offense.
Yeah, for sure.
This is their shortest 3rd down attempt, in fact. So far today on 3rd down, Tennessee 2 for 4. 3rd and 3 on their own 30-yard line. Down by 10 points. Chimere Dike in motion across the formation to the right side. Out of the gun goes Ward. Ball on the left hash. Backs to pass. Looks left. Shuffles out of the pocket. Looking. Throws upfield. Lofts it for a first down across the 40-yard line. And that's Chimere Dike making the catch. And he'll gallop out of bounds on the left sideline to the Colts 46 and pick up 16 yards.
It's just amazing to me that you would let him on the edge. That's the only place he can read the defense.
Yeah, DK had, coming into the game, 8 catches in the last 3 games after having just 5 catches in the first 4. He's definitely becoming more of a prominent piece inside that offense. 1st and 10 to the 46. Fresh set of downs for the Titans, going right to left in your mind's eye. David Martin Robinson, the tight end, and a Temple in motion to the right side. Ward on play action, backs to throw, settles in the pocket. Here comes the rush, climbs in the pocket, going to take off and run. He gets the 50-yard line, tripped up by the Colts, and he'll stumble up into Colts territory as Neville Gallimore makes the tackle, but Ward goes tumbling to the 47 of Indianapolis.
Yep.
And he picks up about 8 yards in the process.
He'll beat you with the legs in those playground plays, and right now we're not really taking those away.
2nd down and short as we approach 2:40 to go until halftime. Colts lead by 10. Ball at the 47-yard line. In plus territory, the Titans have it. Ward dips under center, ball between the hash marks. Spears is the back, starts left, cuts right, and he's met by Grover Stewart and pulled down at the line of scrimmage. Let's see where they mark it. It might be a loss on the play, about a half-yard loss back to around the 48-yard line. That's going to be a TFL for big Grover Stewart. That's his 4th tackle for loss this season. Brings up 3rd down and 4 for Tennessee. Game clock is at 2:05. I'm not sure if they're going to get this play off before the 2-minute warning. Ward is under center, and he's going to back out from under center, and that'll take us down to the 2-minute stoppage. So exactly 2 minutes to go.
This is the 2-minute warning. Timeout.
And both teams have 2 timeouts at the 2-minute warning. And when we come back, Tennessee will face 3rd down and 4 from the Indianapolis 48-yard line. It's the Colts 17, Titans 7. Back in just a moment on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what's to do with your unwanted bills? Maybe turn them into paper airplanes headed to see you never, AT&T and T-Mobile. Jokes aside, the best 5G network has you covered with the most ways to save on plans, streaming, and phone deals. So bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metrics Root Score Report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
Did you know the Hoosier Lottery is the only lottery named after its people? That means you.
Me?
Yep. And you.
Me?
Yes. And all of you.
Us?
That's right. And we believe all of you could enjoy some play in your day. Even better, when you play Hoosier Lottery games, you support Indiana. Since 1989, you've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across our state.
All right.
When you think of it like that, there's so much to play for. Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
Dear crew, it's Toyota. With an adult-sized 3rd row, everyone's welcome in the Grand Highlander. From sports fans to eco-buffs and movie fans. Sink back in the Sienna with an available rear seat entertainment system. Slip into the RAV4 with available all-wheel drive. And let's go. Toyota. Find yours at toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Hey, Colts fans, visit the Forum Credit Union Fan Forum section of Colts.com where you can interact with other fans online. You can post a topic and participate in various discussions regarding the Colts. Forum Credit Union helping members live their financial dreams. Final 2 minutes of the first half. The Colts lead 17-7. Titans ball 3rd and 4, Matt.
Yeah, they've got it 3rd and short, like you said, at the plus 48-yard line in Colts territory. 2 minutes to go. Colts lead 17-7. Both teams have 2 timeouts, and the Titans are still in their own huddle. And they are strategizing here on what to do on 3rd and manageable. Tennessee so far today is 3 out of 5 on 3rd down, but so far today the Colts are outgaining Tennessee so far today, 188 to 134. Time of possession pretty even, 14:37 for the Colts, 13:23 for Tennessee. And out of the passing game, Cam Ward, the rookie out of Miami, 6 for 9 so far, 69 yards and a touchdown. He has his troops at the line of scrimmage here, 3rd and 4 at the Colts 48. Ward out of the gun, ball between the hash marks. 3 receivers deployed to the left side. 1 tight end, that's Okonkwo to the right. Back in to throw is the rookie. 5-step drop, looking, scanning. He's got time. And he throws upfield. It's incomplete. Trying to go upfield to Tony Pollard. And it was Kwity Paye who had him wrapped up and just couldn't pull him down, but he does force the incompletion. So it's 4th down and 4. And what do the Titans do here? They're sending on the punt team.
All right, and that gives us an opportunity here at the roundabout. We're right here in the middle with 2 minutes to go and 2 timeouts. Get something done.
They got 2 tight ends, too. They got a lot of tight ends.
Yeah, a lot of tight ends.
4th and 4. Hecker on the punt for the 3rd time today. Last week he had 3 punts for an average of 40 yards. Gets this one off. It's a short punt hanging up, and it'll be fair caught by Tony Gould between the hash marks on the numbers right side around the 15-yard line. That's well placed inside the 20-yard line for the 14th year veteran Johnny Hecker. He came into the game ranking tied for 4th with 11 punts down inside the 20-yard line. That's a 33-yard punt, and the Colts will take over inside the 20. Timeout on the field, 1:47 to go. Second quarter. Let's see if the Colts have a late drive in them here at the end of the first half. They lead the Titans 17-7. We'll see what they can do when we come back. You're listening to Colts football on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Colts tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spending time focusing on the good stuff. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Colts.
Midwest Landscape Industries offers professional services with sophisticated results. We provide a premier experience in every aspect of landscape consultation, service, and management for both estate and commercial properties. MLI specializes in managing your entire property and installation while effectively communicating throughout the process. We focus on landscape management, development, irrigation, and robotics for all of your project needs. Midwest Landscape Industries is proud to be the official landscape partner of the Colts. Visit MLI-IN.com to learn more about our services.
At Ruoff Mortgage, we're here to help you through all stages of the home buying or refinancing process with loan options that work best for you. We are your local lenders, and with a 98.4% customer satisfaction rating, helping home ownership dreams come true is what we do. Get started and learn more at Ruoff.com. That's Ruoff.com. Ruoff Mortgage, official mortgage partner of the Indianapolis Colts. Football brought to you by Vivid Seats. Buy tickets, earn rewards only in the Vivid Seats app. Vivid Seats, the official fan experience partner of the Indianapolis Colts. Matt?
Possession number 5 offensively coming up for the Colts. They take over with 1:47 to go in the second quarter. First and 10, Indianapolis on their own 15-yard line as they lead the Titans 17-7 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. Colts in their own huddle. Colts today wearing the blue at home and the white pants. Tennessee today on defense in the all-white and the navy blue helmets. Colts going left to right in your mind's eye. Colts have 2 timeouts here before the end of the first half. The Titans will get the ball first to start the third quarter. Play action over the middle. They drive it upfield. Caught by Michael Pittman Jr. Run after the catch. He's going to sprint up to the 30-yard line if he stopped there and pick up 15 yards and another first down produced for the Colts. Already their 14th of the game as they go quickly here on the line of scrimmage. That's the 6th catch of the ball game for Pittman. Jones on first down. Protection-wise is pretty good. And he hitches, and time's going to run out for him in the pocket. That's going to be the 3rd sack today for the Tennessee Titans. And Jones will go down inside the 24-yard line. That's going to be a loss of about 6. And we'll check the replay to see who got there first. That was Draymond Jones, the outside linebacker out of Ohio State.
Yeah, Danny held it. He hitched. And when he hitched, Jones ended up giving a spin move to Ryman and came back inside and got him.
Draymond Jones has a sack now in 3 straight games for Tennessee. That's a big one, loss of 6.
Sure is.
Move the ball back to the 24-yard line. Out of the gun goes Jones, ball on the right hash. Shotgun snap for the veteran. Plants in the pocket, hitches, gives ground, veers to his left, steps up in the pocket again, throws upfield and just dirts the ball to make sure he doesn't take a sack, and he threw it into the neighborhood of the left flat of Jonathan Taylor.
I'll tell you what Tennessee's doing a pretty doggone good job of is they're playing a lot of quarters, a lot of cover 4. That's 4 deep, but then their underneath guys are doing a really good job of matching coverage underneath. We were going to get that ball to Pittman there on what we call a jerk option route, and their backers stayed with him pretty good.
Colts came into the game 46% conversion on 3rd down. So far today, though, they're just 1 for 3. This is 3rd and very long, 3rd and 16. Last week, they converted 3rd and 17 against the Chargers. Colts will play it on the ground, play conservative, give it to Jonathan Taylor. Rumbles across the 30 up to the 33-yard line, and he gets about 9, but still well short of a first down. Now it's 4th down, so the Colts on back-to-back drives on offense, they go 3 and out. And I don't know if Tennessee has called a timeout to save time or not. The clock is stopped with 32 seconds.
Timeout, Tennessee. The second of the half. Be 30 seconds in length. Clock operator, please set the clock to 34 seconds. 3, 4.
So they put 2 seconds back on the game clock, and Tennessee's down to 1 timeout. So they're going to have an opportunity here to do something at the end of the first half, and that's important when you have the right leg, Rick Venturi, of Joey Sly.
Yep.
In the last 2 meetings against the Colts, one in New England last year and one in week 3 with Tennessee, he has attempted 3 field goals of over 60 yards against the Colts, but he hasn't made any of them. But he definitely has the leg.
Yeah, we got to control DK here. DK, you don't want to let him get that ball down to midfield.
Sanchez gets the punt away, end-over-end rugby-style punt.
Good kick.
And DK will not have a chance at return here as it goes rolling out of bounds on the right sideline. And let's see where they mark it out. Well done by Rigo Sanchez to prevent a return there by Chimere Dike, the dangerous return man, the rookie out of Florida. The ball goes rolling out of bounds at the 20-yard line, and that's where Tennessee will take over 1st and 10 with only 26 seconds to go in the first half. And remember, again, they get the ball first to begin the 3rd quarter, but they trail 17-7.
They're going to probably be content here to go out, without getting blown out here in the first half. It looked like we were going to do that, but they've just been able, they've gotten sacks. We've missed 3rd downs, 2 things that we've been really, really good at.
Well, the career long for Joey Sly is 63 yards. He did that last year in a week 4 game at San Francisco playing for New England. But like I said, last year against the Colts with the Patriots, he attempted a 68-yard field goal at the end of the game that would have won them the game, but it came up just short. Ward on first down, flies it upfield. That's a big catch in the middle of the field, and he got behind the secondary. That's Elik Ayo Manor all the way up to the 45, make it the 46-yard line. Gain of 26 yards, and that's exactly what you can't have happen.
Timeout. You just can't. You're exactly.
3rd and final of the half.
We said
don't 30 seconds
don't let him get it to midfield, but we've got tremendous holes in those zones. Latu, that's one of Latu's. He's close. He's right on the quarterback, but he just didn't get there.
Ayo Manor has a season long of 33 at Houston, but that's a big one. It covers 26 to the 46. And 18 seconds is more than enough time to get a couple of more yards. They only need about 10, 15 more yards to get into Joey Sly field goal range to kick what would be a 60-plus yarder.
Yeah, the one thing we got going is they don't have a timeout, so they're going to have to play it real smart if they get a completion. They're going to have to.
Tennessee just used their last timeout, so they're out of stoppages here. They throw in the middle, caught. Chimere Dike races into Colts territory, gives himself up on a slide to the Colts 39-yard line. The clock is moving. We're down to 7. We're down to 6. Ward under center clocks the ball and spikes it, and the game clock is stopped with 6 seconds. The big play over the middle to Dike produces big yards, 15 yards to the Colts 39-yard line.
Yeah, that was way too easy, man. Way too easy. How many yards on those 2 catches?
Yeah, he had a 26-yarder and a 15-yarder. So this is going to be a very long field goal here for Joey Sly. They're going to put it down around the 48-yard line, making this a 58-yarder. The Colts have just burned a timeout.
Timeout. Indianapolis. Their 2nd of the half. Be 30 seconds.
Yeah, Shane Steichen trying to ice the veteran kicker here in Joey Sly in his 7th year at Virginia Tech. So far this year, he is 6 for 8 on field goals over 25. He's got a long of 57. He did that twice, once against the Colts and once in week 2 against the Rams. This is going to be right around that neighborhood, 40, make that 58, 57 yards. It'll come from the right hash. And Johnny Hecker's going to put it down. 6 seconds to go in the half. There's a 58-yard field goal for Joey Sly. There's the snap. The placement is down. Kick is on its way. Headed for the uprights. And it is no good. Wide left.
Whoa. Yeah.
Just 1 second remains in the first half. He had the distance, but he pushed it wide left, and the Colts get a break there. And the lead remains intact, 17-7, with just 1 tick to go before we break for halftime. So Joey Sly now 6 for 9 on field goals over 50 yards. The 6 made field goals for him, by the way. That ties him with Steven Gostkowski and Rob Baronis and Nick Folk, the only kickers in franchise history with 6 field goals of over 50 yards in a season. The Colts are going to line up here on offense, and they're going to run a play. 3 receivers go right, 2 go left, and Daniel Jones just dirts the ball into the direction of Alec Pierce to wipe off that 1 second at the end of the half, and that's exactly what he does. So we are 30 minutes through here at Lucas Oil Stadium. So far, so good.
This is the end of the first half. Timeout.
And that's a good omen for the Colts, because when they lead at halftime, good things happen. The Colts are 18-2 when they lead at the break under Shane Steichen, dating back to 2023. But at the break, it is the Colts 17 and the Titans 7 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. Today's game is brought to you by Corson Fire and Security, the official security provider and fire protection experts of the Colts, protecting life and property since 1946. Learn more at Corson.com. We're at halftime, so satisfy your hunger with Snickers and visit Snickers.com/halftime for halftime hacks all season long. Our halftime report with Casey Valley is coming up next. At the break, again, the Colts lead by 10, 17-7 over the Titans. We're back in just a moment. You're listening to Colts football on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Hey, football fans, heated at the half, time for a Snickers. Tackle halftime hunger with that satisfying Snickers combo of nougat, caramel, and milk chocolate to ready up for the rest of the game. Plus, enjoy opportunities to make this NFL season even sweeter. Snickers is giving fans like you a chance to win weekly prizes, including a Super Bowl 60 experience. Visit Snickers.com/halftime to enter and view official rules. Pick up Snickers at a Meijer near you.
Every great football play starts with a plan. Ladies, it's time we do the same for our health, starting with mammograms. At Ascension St. Vincent, we're calling on you to huddle up with your circle, your mom, your sister, your best friend, even yourself, and make that mammogram appointment. Mammograms save lives. Don't wait. Schedule today at one of our convenient locations at ascension.org/STVincent mammogram.
At Academy Sports and Outdoors, we've spent 80 plus years in the business of fun. Expert fishing fun. Early morning hunting fun. Late night, need new cleats before tomorrow morning's game fun. Relaxing fun. Mouth-watering fun. So whatever fun adventure you're gearing up for, you'll find it for less at Academy Sports and Outdoors and at academy.com.
Sounds like it's time to call Hayes & Sons. Fire, floods, mold, and other disruptive events can wreak havoc on your home or business. That's when the Hayes & Sons team goes into action. We've got your back. From assessing the damage and taking immediate steps to secure your home, to working with your insurance to ease the pain, and from restoring contents to repairing and rebuilding, so your home feels just like it did before it was hit by the storm. When disaster strikes, call Hayes & Sons. We do restoration right.
Ready for a new and exciting career challenge? At DHL Supply Chain, you're part of a team committed to creating innovative solutions for some of the biggest brands in the world. We're recognized as a best place to work, where people are valued, supported, and respected. DHL Supply Chain is hiring for a wide range of salaried operational and functional roles. Previous experience in logistics is welcome, but not required. All opportunities, no boundaries. DHL Supply Chain. Apply today at joindhl.com.
Hey, Colts fans, score a big home win with a new Carrier home comfort system. Carrier offers a full lineup of efficient solutions for a range of heating and cooling needs and price points. Visit Carrier.com/Colts to start exploring the perfect system for your family. Carrier, proud partner of the Indianapolis Colts. Turn to the experts.
Do you want to kick it with the Colts on the field of the next home game? The Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance is giving you and 3 guests a chance to be on the field during kickoff. Enter today for a chance to see the Colts take the field and watch kickoff. Then enjoy the game from VIP field level seats and more for the ultimate game day experience. Are you ready to kick it with the Colts? Enter today at Colts.com/IFBI.
Welcome to the Colts Halftime Report, presented by Carrier, for the world we share. Now here's your host, Casey Valier.
At halftime on the Rupp Mortgage scoreboard inside Lucas Oil Stadium, the Colts lead 17-7. Looking at the halftime numbers, the Colts, they had 205 total yards of offense, 130 through the air, 75 on the ground. Jonathan Taylor leading the team with 8 carries for 72 yards and a touchdown on the ground, his 11th rushing touchdown of the season. And the Colts leading receiver, Michael Pittman Jr., 6 catches for 68 yards and one of the best touchdowns you will see, which gave him his 6th touchdown of the season, tying a career high. Look at his scores around the league, brought to you by Kittle's Furniture since Indiana's home team, 1932. Some 1 o'clock finals. 4 teams under 500 with wins today. The Texans, they topped the 49ers 26-15. The Dolphins beat the Falcons 34-10. The Ravens beat the Bears without Lamar Jackson 30-16. Derrick Henry passes Walter Payton for the 5th most rushing touchdowns in NFL history. The Bills beat the Panthers 40-9. The Jets get their first win of the season. They win 39-38 over the Bengals. Patriots top the Browns 32-13, and the Eagles defeat the Giants 38-20. That'll do it for scores. Brought to you by Kittle's Furniture, Indiana's home team since 1932. At the half, the Colts lead 17-7. We'll get the second half solutions with Bill Brooks when we return right here on the Carrier Halftime Show on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Colts fans, it's time to gear up for the season. The Colts Pro Shop has everything you need, from game day essentials to fan cave collectibles. With the largest selection of Colts gear, the Colts Pro Shop features jerseys, sideline gear, hats, tailgating accessories, and much more. Check out the latest gear today by visiting the Colts Pro Shop at Lucas Oil Stadium, located in the northeast corner of the stadium, or shop online at shop.colts.com. The Colts Pro Shop, a fanatics experience.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious, with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Visit your Central Indiana Chevy dealers today.
Hey, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. Build a customized renter's policy with American Family Insurance so you can protect your tandem bike on the go. Thief! Oh, he is struggling with that two-seater. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Some exclusions may apply. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Welcome back to the Colts Halftime Report, presented by Carrier, for the world we share. Now here's your host, Casey Valier.
Well, welcome back to the Colts Halftime Show. At the half, the Colts lead 17-7. It's time for the second half solutions presented by Corson Fire and Security. Choose the right solution for your business. Choose Corson Fire and Security, the official security provider and fire protection expert of the Indianapolis Colts. And to do so, we bring in Ring of Honor wide receiver Bill Brooks. Bill, the Colts have been sacked 3 times. Pretty unusual, as they only had just 6 sacks, I believe, coming into today. So that's something they need to shore up the protection there in the second half.
Yes, they need to shore up the protection there, so give Daniel Jones a little more time. And Daniel Jones also has to get the ball out a little bit quicker, because when he does have opportunity to throw the ball, he's completing 68% of his passes. So give the man time to throw the ball. Receivers get open. Daniel Jones release the ball. Hopefully they'll complete the passes and continue to move the ball down the field.
And also a little thing we're also watching, Bill, Jonathan Taylor has 72 rushing yards, but he just has 8 carries. So I anticipate maybe a little bit more of a usage of Jonathan Taylor in the run game there in the second half. We've been listening.
Yes, I agree with you, Casey.
I completely agree there, Billy Brooks. You've been listening to the Halftime Report presented by Carrier for the World We Share. Second half action is up next. The Colts lead 17-7. The Titans will receive the opening kickoff. This is Colts football on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Join the gridiron action in Indianapolis with Caesars Sportsbook. Download the app to bet the Colts game or all the game day excitement across the league. Plus, every bet earns with Caesars Rewards, so you can score big at more than 50 destinations. Must be 21. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT. Caesars Sportsbook is a proud sports betting partner of the Indianapolis Colts.
Did you know the Hoosier Lottery is the only lottery named after its people? That means you.
Me?
Yep, and you.
Me?
Yes, and all of you.
Us?
That's right, and we believe all of you could enjoy some play in your day. Even better, when you play Hoosier Lottery games, you support Indiana. Since 1989, you've given back more than $7 billion to good causes across our state.
All right.
When you think of it like that, there's so much to play for. Hoosier Lottery, champions of play. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
Staff collaboration gives your team a competitive edge. The Colts use sharp interactive displays to help create, collaborate, and educate staff and players. These powerful tools connect to computers, tablets, smartphones, and multifunction devices to help drive results for presenters, coaches, and even the Colts GM on draft day. Leadership is driven through clear communication. How can Sharp Business Systems support your mission? Help communicate your message. Call us today at 317-844-0033 or go to sbsindiana.com.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Colts tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. With 100% verified tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spending time focusing on the good stuff. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Colts.
Hey, did you see that game last weekend? It was crazy.
Actually, we were there.
Wait, like in person? How'd you swing that?
Allegiant had a super affordable nonstop flight out there. And with how low the airfare was, buying tickets to the game was a no-brainer.
Hold my beer. I'm going to Allegiant.com right now. Allegiant, the official airline of the Indianapolis Colts. Nonstop flights from Indianapolis to Destin, Florida. One way for as low as $55. Must be purchased by 11/13/2025 for travel between 10/20/2025 and 5/17/2026. Seats and dates are limited. Restrictions apply. See Allegiant.com for details.
Hey Colts fans, did you know that you have the power to save lives and provide hope to those in need? By saying yes to organ donation, your decision gives hope to the thousands waiting for a life-saving transplant, a second chance, a fresh start, a win they never saw coming. Just one organ donor can save up to 8 lives. You have the power to make a difference. Join Colts Nation and visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to learn more or say yes to organ donation next time you're at the BMV.
From the biggest of the big games to the littlest of the little.
Here you go. Go!
Run, James!
No, first base!
Go, go, go! Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support hundreds of local sports teams across the Midwest. From some of the biggest stadiums in the state to the familiar fields down the street. You're helping make a difference to the people and places you call home. Learn more at Meijer.com/community.
Getting ready for the start of the third quarter here at Lucas Oil Stadium on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. It's the Colts 17 and the Tennessee Titans 7 here in Week 8 of the NFL regular season. With Rick Venturi in the radio booth, I'm Matt Taylor. Lara Overton is on the sidelines here for us for the Colts as Indianapolis will kick off right to left to the Titans to begin the third quarter. Offensively, Daniel Jones was 13 out of 19 passing in the first half, 146 yards and a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor ran it 8 times for 72 yards and an 18-yard rushing touchdown. And he accounted for 4 of the 5 teams' explosive plays so far in that first half. As Michael Badgley kicks off, taken by Chimere Dike on the return for Tennessee, 20-25. Full head of steam, gets the 30-yard line. He'll be chopped down right there. And Andrew Ogletree for the Colts makes the tackle. All right, before Tennessee can start 1st and 10 on their first offensive play of the third quarter, let's quickly pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network. first half. Cam Ward, 8 for 13 passing for 109 yards. The first overall pick out of Miami under center here. Outside zone left to Tony Pollard. Gets the 30 and explodes up to the 33, maybe the 34-yard line before he's racked up by Austin Ejike for the Colts. And we have an offensive lineman for Tennessee who's shaken up and slow to get up off the turf. And that is their starting left tackle, Dan Moore, in his 5th year at Texas A&M. He's shaken up a little bit, but he's going to hobble back to the huddle and get ready for second down and 7.
Okay, when he's hobbling right now, let's get Latu on him. He struggles a little bit with speed anyway. Let's run the hoop with him. Get him right off the edge.
And talk about Latu. He had a half sack in that first half.
And this guy has trouble with speed off the edge. If he's limping, let's go.
Cam Ward fakes play action, backs the throw, steps up into the pocket. Sidearm slings it upfield. That's a sliding grab into Colts territory. And that is Chig Okonkwo. That's his first catch and makes it up to the Colts 49-yard line near the right sideline. And he picks up 18 yards. So the veteran out of Maryland delivers. His first catch is a big one and a first down at the Colts 49.
One thing they've been able to do, they've been able to push the ball downfield to their receivers, you know, including Okonkwo, who's a very, very underrated tight end.
Last week he had no catches on 2 targets. Came into the game as their leading receiver in terms of catches. 1st and 10 to the 49 as they played on a jet sweep. And looking to get outside is Chimere Dike on the left sideline, but he runs out of real estate, and the Colts get him for a short pickup to the 48, so gain of about a yard as he was chased out of bounds by Cam Bynum and company. Also over there was Austin Ejike. It brings up second down and long at the 48-yard line of the Colts.
I thought Latu did a good job there. That speed came on him, but he ran the line pretty well and made sure he cut down the angles for those guys.
Pratt now playing linebacker for Indianapolis. Second down and long. Out of the gun goes Ward. Tony Pollard the back left. He backs the pass, looks right, fires over the middle, and that's a catch on a slant.
Jefferson.
And that's Van Jefferson. And he's hauled down quickly by Mekhi Blackman. Gain of 6 up to around the 42-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and 3. Let's get a sideline update from Lara Overton regarding Austin Ejike.
Yeah, just a play and go. He walked over to the Blue Medical tent on the Colts sideline for some further medical evaluation. As soon as I have an update on his status, I'll provide it to you guys.
All right, meanwhile, 3rd down and 3 for Tennessee in the first half. They were 3 for 6. 3rd and short here at the Colts 42. 12-15 and moving here in the 3rd quarter. Titans trail the Colts 17-7. Spears in motion to the left side. Inside zone, they give it to Pollard.
No.
And he is racked up and thrown down by Grover Stewart. He will not make the first down. Spears nowhere close to moving the sticks. Now it's 4th down and 3. And the Titans here in no man's land. I don't know if they're going to bring on Joey Sly here. He missed earlier in this ball game right at the end of the first half from 57.
Punt it.
And it looks like they're going to send on the field goal team or the special teams unit. And that is Spears out there.
They're going to punt it.
Yep,
Watch the fake. Watch the fake here.
Hecker is out there now, and he lines up in a punting formation. And he gets his right foot into this one. High end over end punt. It's going to bounce around the goal line, and it goes into the end zone for a touchback. Well played there by Anthony Gould, making sure not to field that one as it bounced to the goal line and then rolled into the end zone, a 32-yard punt. And the ball will come out to the 20-yard line after a touchback. 11:22 to go in the 3rd quarter. Colts lead the Titans 17-7. Colts ball for the first time in the second half when we come back.
Hey Colts fans, FanDuel is getting you ready for kickoff with an offer you won't want to miss. New customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. That's right, pick a bet $5, and if it wins, you'll unlock $300 in bonus bets to use across the FanDuel app. 21 plus and present in Indiana. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit is required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Your vehicle deserves the finest care and protection. That's why you need Lucas Oil Additives. Whether you need to solve a common automotive problem or protect your vehicle for the long road ahead, there's a Lucas additive to meet your needs. To see the entire line of products, visit lucasoil.com. Lucas Oil is the official oil of the Indianapolis Colts and is used throughout Lucas Oil Stadium. Lucas Oil. It works.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Maybe turn them into paper airplanes headed to see you never, AT&T and T-Mobile. Jokes aside, the best 5G network has you covered with the most ways to save on plans, streaming, and phone deals. So bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on root metrics from Score Report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
The Colts and AES Indiana want you to bring the energy to Lucas Oil Stadium all season long. Enter today for a chance to win VIP field level seats at the next Colts home game at Colts.com/AES. The Colts force a punt. They take over. They lead 17-7. Their first drive of the second half, Matt.
They begin at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10, 11:22 to go in the third quarter. And the Colts started hot to begin the game, Rick. They scored points on their first 3 drives of the game, but then they went punt, end of half to wrap up the second quarter. So let's see if they can kick it back into gear here.
Yeah, is it JT time yet? I mean, I'd like to see him be featured a little bit here.
It's always Taylor time, you know that.
Yeah, it's Taylor time.
He's got 72 yards on 8 carries.
Look at that gap between the nose and the 3.
Under center, Jones on first down. They give it to Taylor, left side. He's at the 20, 25, 30, 35, down the sideline, 40, 50-yard line, still going. Taylor up in the sideline. He's got a chance. 10, 5, touchdown! Jonathan Taylor takes it 80 yards to the house. Tight roping that left sideline. No problem for the great running back going right now. It's the longest rush this season for the Colts and for Taylor. The Colts now lead 23-7.
As we said, it's time. It's time. Usually that happens about midway through the third quarter. We just started it a little bit early, like Matt said. We just started a little early.
You wanted it, you got it. His second rushing touchdown today.
Oh my God, Nelson took the corner and drove him to the bench. To the bench.
It is the 4th time this season Jonathan Taylor has at least 2 rushing touchdowns in a game. On for the extra point is Badgley. The kick is up, and it is good. Taylor now ranks 2nd in team history in games with 2 or more rushing touchdowns. Actually, with that score, he now has tied Edgerrin James for the most games in Colts history with at least 2 rushing touchdowns in a contest with 15. So it's Taylor and Edgerrin James tied in Colts history with 15 games with at least 2 rushing touchdowns. We'll tell you about the scoring drive when we come back, but the Colts lead the Titans 24-7 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. We're back in just a moment.
Ways to save. Listen up, Colts fans. This is the money saving scoop from Citizens Energy Group. Turn off the faucet while brushing your teeth to save water. Toss on a layer before turning up the heat. That'll save you some energy. And always do full loads of laundry. Remember, the more you could serve, the more you could save. Now get out there. Find more ways to save on your bill at citizensenergygroup.com.
Colts fans, it's time to gear up for the season. The Colts Pro Shop has everything you need from game day essentials to fan cave collectibles. With the largest selection of Colts gear, the Colts Pro Shop features jerseys, sideline gear, hats, tailgating accessories, and much more. Check out the latest gear today by visiting the Colts Pro Shop at Lucas Oil Stadium, located in the northeast corner of the stadium, or shop online at shop.colts.com. The Colts Pro Shop, a fanatics experience.
A winning team works together for a shared goal. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is teaming up with the Colts to shine a light on outstanding small businesses. Indy is our hometown, and boosting local businesses is just one way we want to thank this great city. Go to Colts.com/Anthem Spotlight to nominate your favorite small business today. Anthem and the Colts, helping Hoosier small businesses score points. Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield is the trade name of Anthem Insurance Companies, Inc.
Welcome back to Colts football. An 80-yard run for a touchdown moments ago by Jonathan Taylor. It's his second rushing touchdown today as Michael Badgley kicks off to the Titans. Underneath it is Chimere Dike inside the 5. He's outside the numbers left, 25. He's at the 30-yard line. He goes prancing out of bounds. Pushed out of bounds by the Colts. And that was Adetomo Adebare over there to help on the tackle. 11:05 to go in this third quarter. The Colts lead 24-7 as Jonathan Taylor just has produced his 15th career game with multiple rushing touchdowns, tying him with Edgerrin James. Also moments ago, Jonathan Taylor ripped off his 8th carry of his career of at least 65 rushing yards. That's the most in the NFL since he broke in 2020. It was the second longest rush of his career, 80 yards. We are witnessing greatness. 30-yard line, and that's where the Titans start as they hand off left side of an outside zone to Pollard, and he is ripped to the turf by Jermaine Pratt. That's going to be a loss of a couple back to the 27-yard line at TFL for Jermaine Pratt on first down.
Yeah, you feel like Pratt looks more comfortable today. You know, he just came in, even though he played for Lou. He just came in just a minute ago, but he had that tackle for loss early. That's his second one.
Also with those 2 touchdowns today for Jonathan Taylor, he passes Raymond Berry for the 5th most total touchdowns in team history. Second down and long for Cam Ward out of the gun. Ball's on the left hash. Titans going left to right. Backing to throw is Ward. Being pushed out of the pocket. Rolls to his right. Flings it upfield. And we got a tightrope attempt on the sideline. Is caught by Van Jefferson, but out of bounds, they say. So he caught the ball, but did not get 2 feet in bounds in front of the Colts sideline. And Shane Steichen and company were right there to make sure that it was not ruled a catch. It brings up 3rd and 12.
Come on, now let's get our edge guys on the edge. Don't let him outside, but turn it loose out there. Turn it loose on the edge. Let's go, Latu.
Austin Ejike back into the game at linebacker, 3rd and 12. Tennessee 3 out of 7 today on 3rd down. The Colts bring everybody to the line of scrimmage.
It's coming.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Here comes the rush. They fling it right side, caught by Chimere Dike, and he's going to be upended just in front of the 30-yard line to the 31 by Kenny Moore. And so nowhere near a first down on that play. Gain of only a couple. Pickup of 2.5, maybe 3. 4th down and 9 coming up for Tennessee. And they have to punt it right back to the Colts, trailing 24-7. 9 minutes and 50 seconds and moving here in the third period.
Yeah, Lou didn't mess around there. He brought 6. And that was a really nice tackle by Kenny because there's nobody else there when you blitz 6.
Johnny Hecker with a spiraling punt. Underneath it is Anthony Gould. Calls for a fair catch and makes it around the 26-yard line. And that's going to take us to another stoppage on the field. Complimentary football by the Colts here in the second half. A touchdown by Taylor, then a stop by the Colts defense. Now we're down to 9:38 to go in the third quarter. Colts lead 24-7 over Tennessee. It'll be 1st and 10 for Indianapolis on their own 26-yard line when we come back on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Every great football play starts with a plan. Ladies, it's time we do the same for our health, starting with mammograms. At Ascension St. Vincent, we're calling on you to huddle up with your circle, your mom, your sister, your best friend, even yourself, and make that mammogram appointment. Mammograms save lives. Don't wait. Schedule today at one of our convenient locations at ascension.org/STVincent mammogram.
Is college still worth it? This one is. Ivy Tech is your path towards a high-paying, high-demand job in Indiana. In fact, Ivy Tech students earn $10,000 more on average with a 2-year degree. You can find the program meant to advance you in your career quickly and affordably by visiting our website at ivytech.edu/Indy. Enroll today.
Midwest Landscape Industries offers professional services with sophisticated results. We provide a premier experience in every aspect of landscape consultation, service, and management for both estate and commercial properties. MLI specializes in managing your entire property and installation while effectively communicating throughout the process. We focus on landscape management, development, irrigation, and robotics for all of your project needs. Midwest Landscape Industries is proud to be the official landscape partner of the Colts. Visit MLI-IN.com to learn more about our services.
Gas prices are out of control, which means you need to make the most of every drop of fuel. That's why you need Lucas Fuel Treatment. It cleans and lubricates the entire fuel system to maximize power and efficiency. Use it every time you fill up for optimum results. Lucas Oil is the official oil of the Indianapolis Colts and is used throughout Lucas Oil Stadium. To learn more, visit lucasoil.com. Lucas Oil. It works.
Football brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Score undefeated prices at Academy Sports and Outdoors because here, fun can't lose. Colts football up 24-7, man.
9:38 to go in the third quarter. What a performance today already for Jonathan Taylor. He has 152 rushing yards on just 9 carries. Rick Venturi, not bad. 16.9 yards per touch today on the ground for JT.
It's absolutely unbelievable. And as a response, they just brought 9 guys to the line of scrimmage on this. They played bare. No, really, they brought the safety. They went 9 guys. Now, what you do now is you go on Baker and Davis, those 2 corners. They cannot stay with our guys outside.
So the Colts did hand it off to Jonathan Taylor there on first down to begin the drive. He loses 3 yards. Cedric Gray, the middle linebacker, makes the tackle. Loss of 3. Second down and 13. Move it back to the 23-yard line. Amir Abdullah in now as the running back right of Jones. Colts going right to left. Leading big as Jones to take to the air here on second down. Sends it left. Caught by Michael Pittman Jr. Slips out of a tackle. Keeps his balance. Rolling to the right. He's across the 35. He's at the 40-yard line. And stopped at the 41 for a gain of 18 yards. And another first down for Michael Pittman Jr. That's his 7th catch of the afternoon.
And this is the beautiful thing of the Colts. In the old days, you try to hammer and run the clock out. Oh, no. Oh, no. If you want to give us that heavy front, we'll just go to the passing game, and we'll dish it out to Pittman. Pittman did a great job of toe dancing that sideline.
First and 10 to the 41-yard line. Abdullah stays in as the back. Under center goes Jones. And they give it to Abdullah. He's got a big crease on the right side, and he'll be dropped down around the 44-yard line. Gain of about 3 as the right side of that offensive line did a nice job of opening up the hole for Abdullah. And Abdullah last week had an 81-yard kickoff return, setting up the Colts with a touchdown on their opening drive of the third quarter against the Chargers. And we do have a player down for the Titans. That's Amani Hooker. And I think we got a timeout on the field to take a look at him because of the injury. The injury report here brought to you by Forte Sports Medicine and Orthopedics, a proud partner of the Indianapolis Colts since 1984. And a timeout down below. We're down to 8 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the third quarter. Colts lead big over the Titans 24-7. And when we come back, the Colts will face second down and 7 on their own 44-yard line. We're back in just a moment.
Colts fans, level up game day with Vivid Seats. They've got the seats you want for the deals you deserve. Plus, they're the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. As the official fan experience partner of the Colts, we're offering exclusive VIP packages with unforgettable fan experiences for all games this season. Bundle game tickets with pregame field passes or join fellow fans at the Vivid Seats Party in Touchdown Town. Score the seats you want, all backed by 100% buyer guarantee. Download the app to order, track ticket updates, and earn rewards. Vivid Seats, the official fan experience partner of the Colts.
From the biggest of the big games to the littlest of the little.
There you go. Go.
Run, James!
No. First base.
Go, go, go!
Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support hundreds of local sports teams across the Midwest, from some of the biggest stadiums in the state to the familiar fields down the street. You're helping make a difference to the people and places you call home. Learn more at Meijer.com/community.
You ever feel like your money is just lying around? Switch to Huntington Bank, and your money is always doing something.
Like what?
Like automatically pushing more to savings so you can take that trip.
I like trips.
Who doesn't? It even tracks your progress. You're almost there.
Wow, I better pack.
And it charts your spending so you know which vacation hat you can afford.
How does it know I like hats?
Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Hey, Colts Nation, you have the power to save lives. Team up with the Colts and say yes to organ donation the next time you're at the BMV, or sign up now at DonateLifeIndiana.org.
Injury timeout moments ago to take a look at the problem for Amani Hooker. Meanwhile, Kevin Winston Jr., backup safety, is in now, playing in the back end, the secondary for the Tennessee Titans. The Colts lead on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard, 24-7 over the Titans. 8 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the third quarter. Colts have the ball, 2nd down and 7. This is their second drive of the second half. The first drive was an 80-yard run for a touchdown by Jonathan Taylor. Taylor now has 149 yards rushing today. Jones, play action, rolls to the right, and it's caught. This is Tyler Warren on a tight end screen, and he's galloping up that right sideline. He'll get across the 45 to the 48-yard line and pick up 4. Now it's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Colts. Larry Overton, just get the ball in space to Tyler Warren and good things happen.
And that's part of the reason he so quickly gained the respect of Quentin Nelson. Actually, to start training camp, he beat Quentin into the weight room after the first training camp practice, and Quentin said he's in there doing bicep curl strokes, triceps. Quentin's like, "What are you doing, rookie? You're trying to make me look bad." But Quentin admitted that Tyler Warren really has been a great rookie so far.
Yeah, indeed he has, as the Colts give it to Jonathan Taylor again. He's got a first down, but a flag comes in at the end of the play as Taylor runs into Titan territory. If the play stands, it's a first down and a run by Taylor at the 45.
Offense number 71. 10-yard penalty. 3rd down. Yeah, they got Gonzalez inside.
Just the first penalty today by the Colts, and for Gonzalez, just the second time this year he's been flagged. He had 1 penalty in week 1 against Miami, none since until that flag. So wipe out the third down conversion.
That's a shame, because we're on the crux there of putting the dagger in them.
Now it's 3rd and 13 after the penalty. Move it back to the 38-yard line. Colts in their own territory. Colts need the 49-yard line of Tennessee for a first down. 3 receivers go left. Blitz backs to throw. Stands tall, and it's in the rainbow downfield for Alec Pierce. And
He got it.
What a tremendous grab, as he had a defender draped all over him, and he boxed him out like a basketball player. Makes the catch down around the 12-yard line, and it's a gain of 50 for Alec Pierce.
Now, what was great there is the Colts, they had a maximum blitz, the same one that they got a sack on in the first half. That time the Colts went max pro, and again, Danny threw it up there where Pierce could go get it like he did with Pittman in the first half, and Pittman just continues to be a terrific downfield receiver.
That's Pierce's 3rd catch this year, over 40 yards. That one covers 50. 1st and 10. They throw it right side to Jonathan Taylor, trying to wiggle out of a tackle on a screen on a pass caught to the right numbers. He'll be tackled around the 11-yard line by Tennessee, and it's a gain of 2. This is the 3rd red zone trip today for the Colts. A good tackle there by the recently inserted Kevin Winston Jr. at safety. 2nd down and 8 around the 10.5-yard line. 5:35 to go in the 3rd quarter.
This is big here. You get 7, you put them to sleep here.
Jones out of the gun, Warren in motion to the right side. That's the boundary. Ball on the right hash for Jones. 2 receivers make that 3 go out left. Shotgun snap for Jones. Trotting to his right, feeling the pressure, throws across his body into the end zone, in the back of the end zone, and it's incomplete, and just threw it out of the field of play, with Tennessee barreling down on him, I should say. And coming off the left edge on the pressure there for Tennessee was James Lynch, the defensive lineman out of Baylor. Stops the clock with 5:18 to go, third quarter, and it presents 3rd and 8 for the Colts at the Titans 10. Colts lead 24-7.
This is usually Downs or Pittman's time right here.
And we got a stoppage here. The officials are talking to a Titans player who needs to be taken off of the field. That's Darrell Baker Jr., the former Colt cornerback. And I'm not sure if he needs to be evaluated for a head injury, but the officials making the call to take him off of the field and be looked at further on the sideline by the Titans medical team. Baker played 17 games for the Colts from 2022 to 2023, starting 6 games for Indianapolis.
And they brought in another former Colt, Womack, Sammy.
Womack last year was prominent in the Colts secondary and was released at the end of the preseason, then signed by Tennessee. So 3rd and 8 for the Colts. The 10-yard line, Jones out of the gun, Taylor's back in as the back left. 3 receivers, pyramid to the right side, that's the boundary. Jones looking over the defense. Downs, Pittman, and Pierce are to the right of Jones. Daniel, shotgun snap, looks left, stands in the pocket. Now he's flushed to the right side, looking.
He's got him.
Part of the 2-yard line, and that is a touchdown for the Colts. This time it's Josh Downs with a score. A 10-yard pass, Jones to Downs, touchdown, I-N-D-Y.
And Jonesy did a great job. He extended the play. They had pressure inside. He ran away from it on the outside, and you could see him looking at Downs all the way. Another big play, another red zone score. That's 2 out of 3 today, right? So the streak continues.
There's a flag in the secondary. I'm not sure when it came in. The ruling on the field is a touchdown by Josh Downs. The Colts offense is trotting off the field for what that's worth. So this might be on Tennessee.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense number 17. The penalties decline, touchdown.
The Colts decline the penalty, take the result of the play, which is the 2nd touchdown this season for Josh Downs. And for Daniel Jones, he has now tossed 2 touchdowns today. He is over 200 yards for the 8th straight game to start the season.
Still decline.
Yeah, the penalty's on Jalen Armour Davis. That's the 2nd time today he's been guilty of a penalty that's been declined. As the Colts go 8 plays and it covers 74 yards, a little under 4.5 minutes of time of possession. And Daniel Jones on a 10-yard pass to Josh Downs for the touchdown, which is brought to you by McDonald's. You can grab a free 10-piece McNuggets for the upcoming week following the game with a $2 minimum purchase only inside the McDonald's app. Michael Badgley on for the extra point, drives it up, and it is through the uprights. Tack on one more, and the Colts continue their drubbing of the Titans. It's the Colts 31, Tennessee 7 as the confetti flies at Lucas Oil. 5:12 to go in the 3rd quarter. Tennessee ball down 24 when we come back on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
October is Energy Efficiency Month, and AES Indiana is teaming up with the Indianapolis Colts to bring the energy on the field and in your home. We're powering more than just game day. From energy assessments to rebates and free efficiency kits, AES Indiana has smart solutions to help you manage usage and cut costs. Did you know AES Indiana has tools like PowerView and Energy Home Reports to help you understand your monthly energy usage? Learn more at aesindiana.com/energy savings tips. Make your October a winning streak. Start scoring energy savings today.
Dryron Reinbold offers BMW, Infiniti, and Mini at I-465 in Keystone. On US 31 South in Greenwood, we have BMW, Infiniti, Subaru, and Volkswagen. We've been serving Central Indiana since 1968, earning your continued business and growing within the communities we support. Visit DryerReinbold.com to shop our great selection of new off-lease and quality pre-owned vehicles, all makes and models. Dryron Reinbold for over 55 years. Gas, hybrid, electric.
Carberry. Colts fans, don't just watch greatness, sip it. Carbless is your new MVP. Premium, ready-to-drink cocktails with 0 carbs, 0 sugar, only 100 calories, and flavor that actually wins. Whether you're tailgating, couch gating, or celebrating a Colts win at Lucas Oil Stadium, Carbless is smooth, crisp, and never too bubbly. Carbless, proud partner of the Indianapolis Colts, and proud to be your go-to game day cocktails. Available in stadium and at your local retailers. Must be 21 and up. Enjoy your bliss responsibly. Visit drinkcarbless.com for details.
Lead the Titans 31-7 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. 5:12 to play in the third quarter. The Colts have just reached 30 points on offense for the 4th straight game and for the 6th time this season. The latest touchdown for the Colts, a 10-yard pass, Daniel Jones to Josh Downs. And for Jones, 2 touchdowns today passing. 2 touchdowns today for Jonathan Taylor, including an 80-yard run, his 2nd longest rush of his career. Kickoff taken by Chimere Dike, the rookie out of Florida, cutting to his right, 20, 25, 30, 35, spinning out of tackles. He's at the 40, then falls forward and pushed to the 41-yard line by the Colts, but there's a flag on the play during the return, so the field position is going to be hashed out here. And
this may help us here.
Yeah. The third quarter has belonged to the Colts. The Colts have outgained Tennessee in this third period, 154-29.
Yeah, it's a hold.
During the return, holding, receiving team number 30, 10-yard penalty, first down, Tennessee.
And not only that, the Colts are averaging 9.2 yards per play today. That's what a 150-yard rushing game for Jonathan Taylor will do for you, Rick Venturi.
No, absolutely. But it's the balance. You know, we talk about the lack of 100-yard receivers, but the reason is we spread it all over the field.
Right.
We have 6 receivers, all very productive today.
Yeah, the Colts are just 1 out of 6 teams in the NFL to not produce a 100-yard receiver in a game this year. And you look at that stat and you say, who cares?
Yeah, and you're 5th in passing, right? I mean, so really,
the foul occurred. Still first down.
We have a bunch of selfless guys that play their tail off all across that receiver core, and man, you can't beat it. And Danny spreads it. He throws to the guy that's open.
Well, the penalty on Tennessee was on Mason Kinsey. So it moves the ball back to the 17-yard line. Tennessee in their own territory. 1st and 10, deep drop on play action. Cam Ward shoots it over the middle. Across the 30, the pass is incomplete.
Bynum.
Cam Bynum jarred it loose of Elick Io Manor, who had it for a moment, but then it was bracketed out of there and punched away by Cam Bynum to make sure it was an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 for Tennessee with 4:57 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, Lou has given him a real heavy front. He hasn't been doing much of this. This is a kind of an even front, and they're stopping the run and getting early pressure here. Now you got nickel.
It's the 5th pass breakup this year for Cam Bynum. Came over in free agency from Minnesota. Tajay Spears is the running back right of Ward. Backs to throw, looks left, and he'll hit it over the middle. That's another big catch in space. That is Chig Okonkwo. Nick Cross makes the tackle, but Okonkwo, the tight end, makes the snare up to the 40-yard line and picks up 23 yards. So today for Okonkwo, he's got 2 big catches. And he's got 41 yards receiving on a pair of grabs.
As well as we've played on defense today, which has been pretty doggone well, we've given up big passes into that second level.
Cam Ward is 11 out of 18 passing for 159 yards and a touchdown. No picks today. He's thrown an interception in 5 straight games coming into this one. He dips under center here on 1st and 10. Ball in the right hash. 3 receivers go left. Spears stays in as the lone back. They play action to him. They also fake a reverse. Cam Ward has all time to throw, and he just dumps it over the middle on a check down. That's a reception, and I think that is a Okonkwo again on the catch. It is. And he's immediately wrapped up by Zaire Franklin. Short of the 45 to the 44-yard line, gain of only 4.
Yeah, the Colts are bringing a lot of people, and they're playing zone behind it. They're not playing man, and that's with the corner situation, playing zone behind it. But all that work for that 3-yard gain on that one. Fake reverse, fake this, fake that, check down.
Zaire Franklin continues to lead the NFL in tackles since 2022. Gets a stop right there. 2nd down and 6 at the 44-yard line. Titans in their own territory, going left to right. Backing to throw is the rookie quarterback. Again, going to sling it to the right flat, and that is a catch, but out of bounds. Van Jefferson with another reception, but didn't get 2 feet in as Mekhi Blackman was in coverage for the Colts to make sure that's an incomplete pass, and that'll stop the clock with 3:20 to go, 3rd quarter. 3rd down and 6 for Tennessee as they trail the Colts big time, 31-7. Tennessee 3 out of 8 so far in the ball game on 3rd down. 3rd and 6 is where they have usually been, or maybe even longer today on 3rd down drives. From the 44-yard line of their own territory, Tennessee in white going up against the Colts in defense in the blue. Out of the gun is Ward. Spears is the running back in front of him. Here comes the pressure by the Colts. Ward out of the pocket rolling right, and he throws upfield across his body, and it's incomplete, looking for Chimere Dike. Actually, that was Van Jefferson, but nevertheless, good coverage by Nick Cross. And the offense for Tennessee is going to stay on the field on 4th and 6. They're going to go for it, as well they should here. Down by 24 points. They are in desperation mode.
Desperation. It is amazing how he got out of this. I'm not sure how he did. We got a 5-man rush coming. We just couldn't get him down.
Now, the Colts only have 1 sack today, and they're repositioning themselves along that defensive line. Eric Johnson is in the game as the right defensive tackle. Out of the gun goes Ward. Shotgun snap for the quarterback on 4th and 6. Bobbing and weaving in the pocket. Throws upfield, incomplete, but a flag in the secondary.
I think they're going to get an interference call downfield on Edwards.
Watching the replay. Yeah, that's Edwards, and that was on Van Jefferson. And Jefferson knew it. He looked at Edwards and said, hey, can't do that. And flags came out from multiple directions in the secondary.
What a break for them. That's a break. I mean, they had no chance on that.
Well, the sun setting here in downtown Indianapolis. You can see the sun setting through the window that faces the north side.
There are 2 fouls by the defense. Holding defense number 35. That penalty is declined. Holding defense number 23. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
So 2 of them in the secondary. 1 by Edwards and the other by Kenny Moore the second.
That's why Lou is not playing as much man as we'd like. I totally understand it.
Yeah, with Edwards only a rookie, Rick, there's only so much you can do out there, right?
It does limit what you can do, and then those zones, they just give up a lot of holes. They really do, and we're not getting him down. There's pressure, but we're not getting him down.
So fresh set of downs for Tennessee. 1st and 10, move the ball up to their own 49-yard line. And the quick pitch at left side to Spears. He's looking to get the edge, and he will not. He'll be up in and around the 50-yard line. Gain of only a yard as Kenny Moore the second made sure to limit the damage on that tackle. Kenny Moore the second, by the way, leads all NFL cornerbacks in tackles since 2017. Good stop right there on the edge on Spears to bring up 2nd and 9 from the midfield stripe.
There's really no better combination nickel than Kenny, because Kenny not only plays tough on the run, he can blitz. He's got a sack today, but a half a sack, but he also is a very good cover guy.
Spears the back left. Of Ward out of the gun, ball on the left hash. 1 receiver left side, that's the boundary. That's Gunnar Helm, the tight end, who has the touchdown today. As Ward strikes it over the middle, that's Elick Ilo Manor. Ilo Manor going to be tackled immediately around the 45-yard line into plus territory by Cam Bynum. Gain of only 6. Short of a first down again. Now it's 3rd down and a long 3 as we approach 2 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Colts lead comfortably comfortably, 31-7.
Can't totally forget the run. They've run the ball twice on third down. One effective, one stop cold.
Yeah, one time by Spears, and it was a 40-yard gallop down to the 1-yard line.
And then Grover stopped him the last time.
Ward out of the gun, Pollard back in as the back left. Ball in the right hash for Tennessee, going left to right against the Colts. 3rd and 3, shotgun snap for Ward. Looks left, spirals it that way. It's incomplete over the head of his intended receiver, Van Jefferson. In coverage over there was Cam Bynum for the Colts on the right sideline. And let's see if the Titans again decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to keep the foot on the gas pedal again.
That was a real good defensive design. We had 8 people up, 8 guys up, but we blew out of there, and Bynum undercut the out over there because it looked on the snap like it would be wide open, and Bynum undercut it.
Tennessee on the season, 4 out of 10 on 4th down conversions. 4th and 3 at the Colts 44. Ward out of the gun, the rookie quarterback sends 3 receivers left. Shotgun snap to him, backs the pass, plants, and the Colts get home, and they get a sack. DeForest Buckner, the first man there, and Defoe in the face of Cam Ward, and they drive him back into Titan territory. It's a loss of 11 yards, back to the 46-yard line. The Colts will take over in plus territory.
You know, Buck is really refreshed. I mean, the last 2 weeks, he has just been a terror inside. I mean, they can't block him.
4th sack this season for DeForest Buckner. Last week, he passed Donald Thompson for the 4th most sacks in team history. He's already the team leader all time in sacks among defensive tackles. 1st and 10, the 46-yard line. Quick pitch left side to Jonathan Taylor. 45, runs into a crowd, and he'll be upended as he tried to get the corner, and he just runs out of real estate, and he's brought down to the outside by Tennessee. That's Marcus Harris, who made the sure tackle on Jonathan Taylor, and that's going to produce, let's see where they mark it. Right at the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 2nd down and 10. No gain to play. Taylor today has 11 carries for 149 yards and 2 touchdowns. He has 5 touchdowns combined in the last 2 games and a long of 80 today. That went for a score. Out of the gun is Jones. Backs the pass. Lofts it over the middle. Caught Michael Pittman Jr. Made the catch at the 40. Then takes tacklers forward inside the 40 down to the 37. Gain of 9. It'll bring up 3rd down and short. And for Pittman, that is now a season high in catches. His 8th grab today, Larry Overton. He's a man possessed. Anything thrown to him, he's going to grab.
And that touchdown was so incredible that Reggie Wayne actually stopped watching his tablet when they replayed it on the video board. The entire offense stopped to watch the replay and react because they could not believe. Actually, they could believe it because it's Michael Pittman Jr. And the harder the play is, the more reliable he is to make it.
Jones shotgun formation, play action, backs the pass, and he's going to dart it over the middle, incomplete, and that is intended for Alec Pierce. And Jalen Armour Davis in coverage for Tennessee. So that was 3rd and 1, and the Colts decided to go to the air there with 12 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. 4th and 1 at the plus 37, and the offense for the Colts is staying on the field here now.
Yeah, this is the right call here. Make it.
Colts are 9 for 11 on 4th down conversions this year, and they've connected on 6 of their last 6 4th down tries. They were 3 for 3 last week against the Chargers. Under center Jones, and he pitches it left side to Taylor, and he cuts upfield. He's got a 1st down, dances out of bounds inside the 35-yard line, down to the 34, and he picks up 3 when he needed 1 yard, and that's another 1st down for the Colts.
Shane has done a really good job the last 2 weeks on short.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. Timeout.
On short yardage situations with running plays to the edge, because everybody jams up in there to stop your sneak and your zone play, and they normally are soft on the edge with John.
19 first downs today for the Colts. Jonathan Taylor produces another big one. It's the Colts 31, Titans 7 as we head to the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 Colts at the Titans 33-yard line when we come back.
Staff collaboration gives your team a competitive edge. The Colts use sharp interactive displays to help create, collaborate, and educate staff and players. These powerful tools connect to computers, tablets, smartphones, and multifunction devices to help drive results for presenters, coaches, and even the Colts GM on draft day. Leadership is driven through clear communication. How can Sharp Business Systems support your mission? Help communicate your message. Call us today at 317-844-0033 or go to sbsindiana.com.
Dear crew, it's Toyota. With an adult-sized third row, everyone's welcome in the Grand Highlander. From sports fans to eco-buffs and movie fans. Sink back in the Sienna with an available rear seat entertainment system. Slip into the RAV4 with available all-wheel drive. And let's go. Toyota. Find yours at toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Sounds like it's time to call Hayes & Sons. Fire, floods, mold, and other disruptive events can wreak havoc on your home or business. That's when the Hayes & Sons team goes into action. We've got your back. From assessing the damage and taking immediate steps to secure your home, to working with your insurance to ease the pain, and from restoring contents to repairing and rebuilding, so your home feels just like it did before it was hit by the storm. When disaster strikes, call Hayes & Sons. We do restoration right.
It's time for Scores Around the League, brought to you by Kittle's Furniture, Indiana's home team since 1932. A couple games in action here in the 4 o'clock window. The Broncos leading the Cowboys 30-17, and the Buccaneers leading the Saints 23-3. Matt?
Here it's the Colts 31 and the Titans 7. Colts hung 41 on Tennessee in the first meeting in week 3. 15 minutes to go here as we start the fourth quarter. We have switched ends of the field now at Lucas Oil Stadium here in week 8 alongside Rick Venturi. I'm Matt Taylor in the radio booth. Larry Overton is on the sidelines for us. 1st and 10 Colts at the Tennessee 33-yard line after a 4th and 1 conversion on a 4-yard pickup by Jonathan Taylor on the last play of the third quarter. Colts in the blue going left to right against the Titans in the all-white uniforms. Daniel Jones out of the gun, fakes play action, backs the throw, looking left, fires that way, wide open Tyler Warren, first down, but a flag on the play, on the field, as Warren will get extra yards and fall forward down to the 19-yard line. If the play stands, the gain of 14, but hang on just a second.
Well, they grabbed Abdullah downfield. I hope the heck. Yeah.
What do you think, Rick?
I think it's holding on Abdullah defensively.
Holding. Defense number 33. That penalty's declined. Result of the play is the first down.
So on Cedric Gray, declined by the Colts. They take the result of the play, first down and 14 yards for Tyler Warren.
Normally they run Warren on the deeper route and Abdullah or Jonathan on the short route. They just switched it. Abdullah took it deep, and then Warren just took it short, and he was wide open.
And the Colts are inside the Coca-Cola red zone. 4th catch of the afternoon for Tyler Warren just a couple of seconds ago. 4th red zone trip today for the Colts. We'll jump past it. Jonathan Taylor cuts off a block. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He's going to score again. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor on a 19-yard. It was a little pop pass from Daniel Jones. Let's see how they rule that. It's either going to be a rush or a reception. Either way, it's a touchdown by Jonathan Taylor, 37-7, and it's the 4th time this season Jonathan Taylor has 3 touchdowns in a game. Let's see how they rule that, because it was a snap back to Jones, and then he just tossed it to Taylor in the backfield. So that's a pass.
It's a pass.
It's a Daniel Jones. That's going to be a cheap touchdown pass for Jones, but he'll take it.
A 6-inch pass.
The Colts go 6 plays, 46 yards, 2 minutes and 14 seconds, the time of possession, and it's Daniel Jones on a little tap pass on a jet sweep motion to Jonathan Taylor of 19 yards. And a timeout on the field again. We're down to 14:22 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll hear from Larry Overton coming up, but the Colts continue the onslaught. 38-7 over the Titans. Tennessee ball when we come back.
Colts fans, it's time to gear up for the season. The Colts Pro Shop has everything you need, from game day essentials to fan cave collectibles. With the largest selection of Colts gear, the Colts Pro Shop features jerseys, sideline gear, hats, tailgating accessories, and much more. Check out the latest gear today by visiting the Colts Pro Shop at Lucas Oil Stadium, located in the northeast corner of the stadium, or shop online at shop.colts.com. The Colts Pro Shop, a fanatics experience.
Hey, contractors and skilled tradespeople, ready to take your career to the next level? The Mechanical Contractors Association of Indiana and UA Local 440 have teamed up to bring you an unbeatable labor management cooperative. We're talking top-tier training, unmatched safety standards, and quality you can trust. Don't miss out on this game-changing partnership. Visit MCAI and UA Local 440 today and join us in building a brighter, stronger future. Together, we don't just build, we excel.
October is Energy Efficiency Month, and AES Indiana is teaming up with the Indianapolis Colts to bring the energy on the field and in your home. We're powering more than just game day. From energy assessments to rebates and free efficiency kits, AES Indiana has smart solutions to help you manage usage and cut costs. Did you know AES Indiana has tools like Power View and Energy Home Reports to help you understand your monthly energy usage? Learn more at aesindiana.com/energy savings tips. Make your October a winning streak. Start scoring energy savings today.
Dryer & Reinbold offers BMW, Infiniti, and Mini at I-465 in Keystone. On US 31 South in Greenwood, we have BMW, Infiniti, Subaru, and Volkswagen. We've been serving Central Indiana since 1968, earning your continued business and growing within the communities we support. Visit DryerReinbold.com to shop our great selection of new off-lease and quality pre-owned vehicles, all makes and models. Dryer & Reinbold for over 55 years. Gas, hybrid, electric.
Jonathan Taylor now has 4 games this season with 3 touchdowns. Today he's got 2 rushing scores and a receiving score just moments ago. And the Colts now lead the Titans 38-7 with 14:22 to play in the fourth quarter as Michael Badgley kicks off right to left to the Titans, fielded around the 5-yard line by Chimere Dike. Explodes that field outside the numbers. He's at the 20, gets to the 25-yard line and spun down there. Tyler Goodson makes the tackle as Dike ran into his own blockers, setting up that kickoff return.
What I've noticed, and this is a whole new ball game for him, for Badgley, he has improved as the game has gone on with the dynamic kicks. See, that's a whole different game. In the beginning of the game, he was kicking it almost straight away, and now he's finding the angle. See, that's changed the whole game, particularly on a guy like DK.
So the Titans have the ball now going right to left against the Colts defense. The 25-yard line as they trail the Colts by 31 points. 14-16 to go in the fourth quarter. Cam Ward out of the gun. Now they're going to hand off to Spears. And check that, that's Tony Pollard. And Nick Cross makes the tackle. Pollard over 1,000 rushing yards in each of the last 3 seasons prior to this one. Gain of a couple up to the 29-yard line. But for Taylor today, 3 touchdowns total. That makes 70 career total touchdowns for Jonathan Taylor since 2020. He came into the game tied for second most in the NFL in that span. Second down and 6. Ward out of the gun, ball in the left hash. Fakes play action over the middle, drills it, and it's off the fingertips of an open Elic Io Manor around the 45-yard line. He normally makes that catch. He's a good-looking prospect, a rookie out of Stanford. Mekhi Blackman in coverage for the Colts.
That was a Aroldis Chapman on that one.
Yeah.
That one had some mustard on it. Now, this is a big down for us. We have held them 3 for 11 on 3rd and 4th down. This is another opportunity for us. They got to throw it. Turn it loose. Turn it loose.
Titans have misfired on their last 5 third down conversion attempts. This is 3rd and 6 on their own 29-yard line. Ward again to pass. Plants, throws it over the middle, caught by DK, and DK's got a first down, but not by much, as he darts across the 35 to the 36-yard line and gets 7 yards.
I'm so greedy. I don't want another pound point, and I don't want another 3rd down completed all day.
Yeah, you are getting stingy.
I'm getting greedy.
So it's a conversion for Tennessee, and their offense is going to stay on the field as we approach 13 minutes to go in regulation. Ward out of the gun, 3 receivers dispatched right. Backs the pass again, plants in the pocket. Now he's dancing, now he's going to climb up in the pocket, rolling left, and he'll be sacked around the 30-yard line by Indianapolis. Adetomawa and Abare with the sack. Third takedown today by the Colts defense.
Really good effort. We finally got this rabbit down. Good job, Addy.
For Adetomawa and Abare, that's his second sack this season.
Matt, he has really improved. I'll tell you what, he's improved, and with him in there, it gives you the opportunity, like I said in the pregame, to move Buckner around.
Loss of a chunk amount of yards there. Second down and 17 to the 29. Cam Ward again hit as he throws, fires upfield to the right numbers. That's a catch, and hauling that in is DK again. Not enough for a first down, but DK on one knee makes the grab and then is pushed to the turf by the Colts around the 43-yard line.
I tell you what was interesting right there, and he had a good rush. Just almost there was Timo. 91. He made a good spin move inside.
Gain of 14 yards. Yeah, JT Tuimoloau almost got his first sack in the NFL. 3rd and 3 at the 43 for Tennessee in their own territory. Ward out of the gun, Pollard the back left, ball on the right hash. 2-by-2 formation for Ward. Looks left initially, floats it that way, caught by Pollard out of the backfield. He's got a first down, makes the catch, and then takes a tackler to the 49. That was Chris Lamons on the tackle for Indianapolis. But out of the backfield is Pollard for a first down for Tennessee.
Again, that was another one of those fake blitz, bluff out, and by the time Lamont got out, he flanked him to the outside.
Pollard last week had a boatload of catches. He had 6 of them as they call his number here on the ground, and with a full head of steam angling off the edge right side, and he's got a first down inside the Colts 40-yard line to the 38, a gain of 10. So Pollard doing it on the ground and through the air, catching passes. As I said, last week 6 catches, 43 yards. That was the most receptions he had in a game since the 2023 season. Gain of 10 moments ago there. Down to the Colts 38-yard line. 10:45 and moving here in the fourth quarter. Tennessee trails the Colts 38-7 on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. Ward to pass, looks right, and connects upfield. Caught, catch and run inside the 30-yard line. And the Colts hammer him down. The receiver makes the grab, and he'll be finished off at the 25. And that's Io Manor on the reception. Between Io Manor and DK, they're racking up a lot of yards per reception today.
Well, one thing I think is, as bad as Tennessee has been, those 2 guys plus the other young kid, Helm, they've got some future here with the quarterback. They're a long way away on other things, but they've got some future in those 2 receivers.
Yeah, DK's at 13-3, Io Manor's at 13, and Okonkwo's at 15 yards per catch today.
Yeah.
And right on cue, it's Okonkwo on a tight end screen, and he's going to rumble inside the 20, still going, and he's finally going to be stalled down around the 16-yard line. That's a gain of 8. And he's brought down by a host of Colts, including Eric Johnson, the defensive tackle, who is pursuing that play. So it brings up second down and 2 around the 16-yard line. Tennessee on the move again. Coming up, this will be the 9th play of their possession. This is by far their best drive of the second half.
Yeah, now we have our 2 starting defensive ends in here. Let's go. Latu and Pay. You got to get an edge on us. Get outside and go.
Empty set for Ward. 3 receivers go left, 2 to the right side. That's the boundary for the quarterback. Shotgun snap for the rookie. Looks right. Rescans. Now he's going to throw upfield into the end zone, and it's incomplete. And no flag on that play as Van Jefferson, the intended receiver. Mekhi Blackman for the Colts in coverage. That'll stop the clock with 9:08 to play in the fourth quarter. As we approach the 7 o'clock Eastern time hour here in downtown Indianapolis, with the sun pretty much setting in the background. The roof and the window here at Lucas Oil Stadium are closed this afternoon. 3rd and 2 at the 16-yard line for Tennessee. Ward goes out of the gun. Pollard the back left. Ball on the right hash. Io Manor, the receiver right with a handoff to Pollard. Starts up the middle. Veers to his right. Scraping off of tacklers inside the 10. He's got a first down. And he's going to rumble down to around the 7-yard line and pick up 9. That was 3rd and 2. And now it's going to be 1st and goal for Tennessee.
Yeah, they were able to block us on the edge. Blackman was a little bit late reading that block and getting up.
Tennessee 1 for 1 so far in the ball game on goal to go. This is first and goal now at the 7-yard line of Indianapolis. As we approach 8.5 minutes to go in the game. Now it's a Wildcat formation. Direct snap to Tajay Spears, and he is hit and buried by the Colts. That's Buddy Johnson. Buddy Johnson, the linebacker, met Spears in the hole and just threw him to the turf. Good to see Buddy Johnson getting some run on defense here late in the game, and he made a big play.
He really did. Buddy stepped up in that hole now. He said, Wildcat this.
Yeah, loss of a yard there for Buddy Johnson. That's his first tackle for loss this season. Second down and goal at the 8-yard line. 8 minutes and moving here in the fourth quarter. Titans trail by 31 points, and out of the gun is Ward. Spears is the running back to his right. Ward takes a shotgun snap, drives it upfield to the goal line, and it's incomplete. It's intended for Gunnar Helm, the rookie tight end out of Texas. And that was Cameron Mitchell for the Colts in coverage to make sure he prevented a touchdown at the goal line there. That'll stop the clock with 7:48 to go in the fourth quarter. Third and goal at the 8-yard line now for the Titans.
Yeah, this has basically been a backup Colts defense on this drive. Stop being in red zone here, guys. Come on.
Tennessee obviously here in 4-down territory. This is 3rd and 8, so 3rd and goal at the 8. Back in to throw is Ward. He's dancing in the pocket, steps up. Now he's veering to his left. Cuts over more to his left, outside the numbers. He's at the 20, he's at the 15,
good effort.
And is pushed out of bounds by Neville Gallimore.
Good effort, Gallimore. Good effort by Gallimore. Very much like the effort in Adeboire before. Excellent, guys. You're going to stop him in the red zone. You're going to stop him here.
It's a huge sack for Gallimore and a big-time loss back to the 16-yard line. Loss of 8. Now it is 4th and goal at the 16, and the Titans are going to go for it here.
Just great effort. Great effort. Come on, guys.
Tennessee 0 for 1 on 4th down. 4th and goal at the 16.
Don't let him in there. Don't let him in there.
For Ward. Bobbing and weaving in the secondary in the offensive backfield. Throws upfield. It's picked off in the end zone by Chris Lamont.
Lamont, another play. Another good play by Lamont in the red zone.
Ruling on the field is interception and touchback. First down, Indianapolis.
Yes!
And Lamont was tackled in the end zone, so it's a touchback, and the Colts finally have their takeaway today. Indianapolis now the only team in the NFL to have a takeaway on defense in every game this season, so they're now 8 for 8, and the Colts have just intercepted their 10th interception on the season. The pass was intended for Chimere DK, and Chris Lamont snared it away in the end zone. Colts ball. They lead the Titans 38-7, 6:54 to go in the fourth quarter.
Hey Colts fans, FanDuel is getting you ready for kickoff with an offer you won't want to miss. New customers can bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. That's right, pick a bet, bet $5, and if it wins, you'll unlock $300 in bonus bets to use across the FanDuel app. 21 plus and present in Indiana. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit is required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
Every great football play starts with a plan. Ladies, it's time we do the same for our health, starting with mammograms. At Ascension St. Vincent, we're calling on you to huddle up with your circle, your mom, your sister, your best friend, even yourself, and make that mammogram appointment. Mammograms save lives. Don't wait. Schedule today at one of our convenient locations at ascension.org/STVincent mammogram.
You ready for game day? You got the Colts hoodie, the Colts knit cap. What's missing? The Huntington Bank debit card with the Indianapolis Colts logo. That's it. Huntington Bank is the official bank of the Indianapolis Colts. So come get that debit card to complete the fit. Do it for the shoe. Let's go Colts. Let's get more for money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome.
Football is brought to you by Meyer, official supercenter of the Indianapolis Colts and proud sponsor of hundreds of local sports teams across the Midwest.
Well, moments ago, an interception of the end zone Knifed out of the air by Chris Lamons, his second career interception, and it prevents any points at all for Tennessee after a long drive, 15 plays, no points, as the Colts just racked up their 10th interception on defense this season. And Cam Ward, the rookie quarterback out of Miami, has now thrown an interception in 6 straight games. And the Colts take over, leading Tennessee 38-7 with 6:54 to go in the fourth quarter. And the rookie quarterback, Riley Leonard, is orchestrating the offense now. He's going to hand off right side to Amir Abdullah. And he's going to crash upfield and roll it up to the 22-yard line. So we'll tell you more about Riley Leonard when we come back. After a gain of 2 by Abdullah, second down and 8. 10 seconds quickly for station ID on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network. Leonard making his NFL debut right now in the regular season. Day 3 draft pick by the Colts out of Notre Dame. And he faked the handoff to Goodson, and Leonard keeps it himself. I don't know if Goodson should have took that handoff, but Leonard kept it or ended up with the football. Then he just has to scramble upfield and get a couple yards. And I think actually only gets back to the line of scrimmage. But Riley Leonard, Rick Venturi, appeared in 43 career games, had 37 starts in college at Notre Dame and Duke, threw for over 7,300 yards, 45 touchdowns. And he's a scrambling quarterback, too. He was over 2,100 rushing yards collegiately. Third down and 7. Leonard going to pass and drills it upfield. That is incomplete around the 27-yard line. Tried to feed it into Drew Ogletree, and that's the first time this year that Ogletree's been targeted. So the Colts go 3-and-out with a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, I would say this about Leonard. When you Google competitor, his picture will pop out.
Yeah.
I thought he did a great job in the preseason. I think he has a big-time future. I really do. He's got some things to iron out, particularly his long-term accuracy, but he brings so much to the table down the road.
So Rigo Sanchez will punt for the first time here in the second half. Gets it away and sends it downfield with his right foot. End-over-end punt. Chimere Dike outside the numbers right side makes the fair catch. And let's see where they spot him. It's going to be inside or in front of the 30-yard line, rather. Around the 31 is where Tennessee will embark on another drive. We're down to 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in this fourth quarter. Colts lead big, 38-7. Only a 44-yard punt by Rigo Sanchez. It'll be 1st and 10 for Tennessee. They're going to spot the ball at the 33-yard line on that fair catch by DK. Today, the Colts have outgained Tennessee 418 to 286. And the Colts have now been over 400 yards in 4 games this season. This offense is just historic for the Colts. And they're not even finishing the game with their starters. Daniel Jones is out of the game because of, he doesn't need to be in the game.
Fourth quarter has been the B team.
On first down, Cam Ward flies it downfield on the right sideline. It's incomplete, but a flag. It's intended for Chig Okonkwo. And
pass interference, defense number 41, first down is a spot of foul.
That's on Trey Washington. Washington spent time with the Colts in the preseason. Didn't make the team after training camp, but he was signed to the practice squad. He's been elevated to the active roster. He's a safety out of Ole Miss. 1st and 10 to the 50-yard line after the penalty on Washington. 5:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Colts lead by 31 points. We'll check the lineup on defense here for the Colts. Rodney Thomas is playing safety. Chris Lamons is in there. JT Tuimoloau, Adetomo Adebawore, Darrell and Chami playing defensive end. And Ward spirals it left side of the left flat. That's incomplete over the head of Van Jefferson. Jonathan Edwards in coverage for the Colts. Incomplete pass there. Stops the clock with 5:22 to go in the fourth quarter. Brings up 2nd and 10.
No, this is so unusual, and we've seen it this year. We haven't seen it in years, where you're playing your backup guys in the fourth quarter. You're actually getting a backup quarterback in the game.
Yeah. Holy
bajoli.
Adetomo Adebawore and Eric Johnson rushing from the interior defensive line positions. Buddy Johnson in there as the linebacker, and they throw it over the middle. There's catch and run by Tajay Spears outside the numbers left. 40, turns the corner. He's at the 35-yard line into Colts territory, and he runs out of bounds at the Indianapolis 33 and picks up 17 yards.
Yep. They're gonna this yardage is gonna be distorted because this fourth quarter really is garbage. It's really garbage.
Tennessee moving quickly here. Tennessee has all three of their timeouts, as do the Colts. But the game is in hand now with the Colts leading by 31. Cam Ward hands off. Sprinting right is Spears. And
good stop.
Tried to turn a corner, but he has to cut it up before he wants to. And stopped by the Colts around the 34-yard line. Check the replay to see who got there first. Darrell and Chami was a part of that tackle for the Colts, as was Eric Johnson and Buddy Johnson as well. No gain on the play officially. Austin Ejike back in playing linebacker too for Indianapolis here in the late stages of the game. We're down to 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go, fourth quarter. Titans on the move right to left. 2nd and 10 at the plus 34. Backing to throw is Ward. Spirals it down the right sideline. That's a great catch by Gunnar Helm. Well, he snared it out of the air, and coverage for the Colts on the outside was there, but Helm just made a terrific catch. That was an out and up move, I should say. And he made the catch on Buddy Johnson.
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. The three young kids on this unit, along with Ward, Ayumanar and DK and Helm, all have big futures here.
And they're all rookies. 1st and 10 to the 11-yard line. Big play to Helm moments ago. Produces 22 yards. Out of the gun is Ward. Ball on the right hash. Spears is the back right. Ward looks left, scanning. Throws it right side. Swings it to Spears out of the backfield. He's inside the 15-yard line.
Good tackle.
He'll be tackled on the outside. Cameron Mitchell was there first, along with Darrell and Chami. And Chami playing his first NFL game. He's out of Maryland. And he was on the practice squad, called up because of the injuries to Samson Ebicom and Tyquan Lewis. That's going to be a loss on the play. And move the ball back to the 12-yard line. 2nd down and 11 from there now for Tennessee. Colts lead 38-7. 3.5 minutes now to go in the game.
Okay, everything's tight in here in this red zone now. Sticky coverage.
Inside give to Spears. He's at the 10. He's at the 5, and he will fall forward down around the 4-yard line. Gain of 8. That was 2nd and 11. So Spears able to navigate some of the backups on defense for the Colts. Rodney Thomas makes the tackle for the Colts, but now it's 1st and goal for Tennessee. As we approach 3 minutes to go in the contest now. Colts lead by 31 points. If they score, stays in the ballpark of where it's at right now, this will be the 4th win this season for the Colts, over 20 points. Out of the gun goes Ward on a goal-to-go situation. Floats into the end zone, incomplete, no flags. Intended for Elick Ayo Manor. In coverage for the Colts, the safety, Rodney Thomas. So now it'll bring up
4th down, right?
4th down and goal.
We got another shot.
Yeah, 4th. Actually, I beg your pardon, it's 4th and 2.
Yep. Got another shot here at a red zone stop.
It's 4th and 2 at the 3-yard line, so I misspoke on the down and distance a couple of plays ago. It was not a first down game by Spears. So, big 4th down conversion try here. Tennessee 0 for 2 today on 4th down. Then get a first down without scoring. Under center is Ward. Outside
Come on.
It's Spears. Stutter steps into the end zone for a touchdown. Good patient run by Spears. Let it all develop in front of him, and then saw a crease and then hopped over to that goal line for a touchdown. And it's the first scoring of any kind for Tennessee here in the second half. It's now 38-13 with 2:36 to go in the fourth quarter. It's a 7-play drive for Tennessee. And for Tajay Spears, he walks into the end zone. And that is his first touchdown this season. On for the extra point is Joey Sly. And the extra point is up, and it is good. No problem with his big right leg. 8-play drive for Tennessee, 67 yards. 2:54 at time of possession, and Tajay Spears with his first touchdown this year. 3-yard run into the end zone. And it's 38-14 after the extra point, 2:36 to go in the fourth quarter. That scoring drive was brought to you by Sharp Business Systems, the official document solutions provider of the Colts. But like we said, still plenty of cushion here for Indianapolis, and this is going to be their fourth win this season by at least 20 points. Some of the milestones today for the Colts, they have racked up at least 300 total yards and at least one touchdown through the air and one on the ground now, and 11 straight games. That is tied for the longest streak in NFL history. The 22 Cowboys had 11, as did the 1950 Rams. Michael Pittman Jr. today has a touchdown that ties his career high of 6 receiving scores in a season. He did that also back in 2021. Tyler Warren with his catches today passes John Mackey for the third most receptions by a rookie tight end in team history. And with Jonathan Taylor today, he's got 3 touchdowns total, 2 rushing, 1 receiving. And with that, he passes with I'll clean that up in just a moment as Joey Sly bangs it out of the back of the end zone. But with his 2 rushing scores today, to be clear there, Jonathan Taylor with his 2 rushing touchdowns today. He ties Hall of Famer Earl Campbell for the 4th most rushing touchdowns by a player in their first 75 career games in the Super Bowl era. And now trails only Hall of Famer LaDainian Tomlinson and Hall of Famer Emmitt Smith and Adrian Peterson in that regard. But he also today, Taylor that is, passes Raymond Berry for the 5th most total touchdowns in team history. 2 rushing, 1 receiving. One of the rushing scores covers 80 yards, his 2nd longest gallop of his career. First and 10 at the 35 for the Colts following the touchback. And under center again is Riley Leonard. Straight give to Tyler Goodson, the veteran out of Iowa, and he tries to plunge forward back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all he's going to muster, and that should take us down to the 2-minute warning. As Tennessee has all 3 of their timeouts, the Colts have all 3 stoppages as well, but I don't think Tennessee's going to use them here. Down big still, 38-14.
You know, the amazing thing, of course, you chronicled now the yardage per play is going to go down here at the end, but it's right about 9 yards per play. And the irony of it is that's in 25 minutes.
Timeout.
That's in 25 minutes. This wasn't like a big, a big ball control day.
And that takes us down to the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes to go here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Colts lead the Titans 38-14. 2nd and 10 for the Colts. Closing out the game when we come back.
Corson Fire and Security is proud to be the official security provider and fire protection experts of the Indianapolis Colts. Since 1946, we've understood that we're not just protecting buildings, we're protecting the dreams that built them and the lives unfolding inside them. From our knowledgeable salespeople to our highly trained technicians, we're committed to providing the very best fire protection and security solutions to businesses throughout Indiana. Learn more at Corson.com.
Hey, did you see that game last weekend? It was crazy.
Actually, we were there.
Wait, like in person? How'd you swing that?
Allegiant had a super affordable nonstop flight out there. And with how low the airfare was, buying tickets to the game was a no-brainer.
Hold my beer. I'm going to Allegiant.com right now. Allegiant, the official airline of the Indianapolis Colts. Non-stop flights from Indianapolis to Destin, Florida. One way for as low as $55. Must be purchased by 11/13/2025 for travel between 10/20/2025 and 5/17/2026. Seats and dates are limited. Restrictions apply. See Allegiant.com for details.
Is college still worth it? This one is. Ivy Tech is your path towards a high-paying, high-demand job in Indiana. In fact, Ivy Tech students earn $10,000 more on average with a 2-year degree. You can find the program meant to advance you in your career quickly and affordably by visiting our website at ivytech.edu/Indy. Enroll today.
Colts Colts fans, level up game day with Vivid Seats. They've got the seats you want for the deals you deserve. Plus, they're the only ticket company that rewards you for buying. As the official fan experience partner of the Colts, we're offering exclusive VIP packages with unforgettable fan experiences for all games this season. Bundle game tickets with pregame field passes or join fellow fans at the Vivid Seats Party in Touchdown Town. Score the seats you want, all backed by 100% buyer guarantee. Download the app to order, track ticket updates, and earn rewards. Vivid Seats, the official fan experience partner of the Colts.
Huntington Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Indianapolis Colts, so come get your debit card with the Indianapolis Colts logo on it. Get started at Huntington.com. The Colts in complete control here, leading 38-14. 2 minutes to go before they move on to 7-1 on the season, Matt.
And backup quarterback Riley Leonard, the rookie out of Notre Dame, looking to finish the deal for the Colts with a 2-minute warning. They're back at the line of scrimmage. Leonard hands off to Tyler Goodson, and he'll crash upfield to the 36, maybe the 37-yard line, get a couple of yards. And Tennessee, I don't think, is going to use any of their last 3 timeouts to end the game here. So the Colts will have to take a couple of more snaps, I should say. But the Colts beat the Titans in the first meeting back in week 3. Score of that game was 41-20. This game's going to finish up at 38-14. So the Colts are in control and poised to sweep Tennessee for the 3rd straight season. Leonard to pass. Shoots it near side, and that's broken up, intended for Adonai Mitchell, and it was broken up by Amani Hooker, who's back into the game. He left momentarily earlier in this half, and he's back in, gets a pass breakup. That's a nice looking play there. That's his 4th pass defense this season. So now it's 4th and 8, and the Colts do not convert, and they're going to punt and give Tennessee one more chance at the football with 1:19 to go. Sanchez on to punt for the 4th time this afternoon. Chimere Dike inside his own 15. Snap back to the punter, right foot into it, and he booms this one downfield. End over end punt, angling to the right sideline, and the ball goes out of bounds. No chance at a return there for Dike, but it is inside the 20, and they're going to mark it out at the 15-yard line. So good ball placement there and execution by Rigoberto Sanchez. And for Sanchez, that's the first punt. He's landed inside the 20-yard line this afternoon. 48-yard punt. No return by DK. Minute 12 to go in the game. Colts are going to win 38-14 unless something bizarre happens with the point total for Tennessee as they have the ball in hand to likely close out the contest here. The Colts are over 400 yards of total offense for the 4th time this season. 1st and 10 to the 15-yard line. Cam Ward still stays in as the quarterback. He's going to hand off to a running back. This is Julius Chestnut, and he's their 3rd string runner out of Sacred Heart. That's his first carry this afternoon, and he'll gallop up to the 20-yard line and pick up 5, under a minute to go. And Tennessee will have to snap it a couple of more times to signal the end of this contest here. The Colts are going to improve to 7-1 on the season and continue their best season since 2009. As the Titans have the ball at the line of scrimmage, the 20-yard line, going right to left on the Colts. And they'll play it on the ground here again to Chestnut. He's whirling out of tackles. He'll be brought down around the numbers near side. Stopped by Rodney Thomas. Also in there was Chris Lamons for the Colts on Chestnut. And that's it. That's the last play of the game. And the game ends with the Colts in control. And they dominated the second half. Final score on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard will be the Indianapolis Colts 38 and the Tennessee Titans 14. The Colts have won their 4th straight game, and they continue to boast the best record in the NFL at 7-1. And it's a 24-point win for the Colts. They sweep the Titans. And like you said during the break, Rick, you're not even really surprised at how well the Colts played in this game.
You're not surprised at all. They just, you know, they slugged it out in the first half, and they just came out in the 3rd quarter and they just put them to sleep. Unbelievable. This is what really good teams do. They don't overlook bad teams, but they come out, do business, and end up putting them away.
So the 4th straight win for the Colts, their longest winning streak in the same season since 2023. with the victory today. They are 6-0 against the AFC. They are 2-0 against the AFC South. And one of the big players today for the Colts was Michael Pittman Jr. He had 8 catches, season-high 95 yards and a touchdown, and he's down on the field with Lara Overton.
Not just Michael Pittman Jr., but since everything is better in pairs, Ashton Doolin as well, because that's just how indicative it is, how selfless this wide receiver group is, this offense, to move to 7-1, to go undefeated in the AFC. How does this well position you guys going into the month of November?
Absolutely. I mean, we just put ourselves in a good position to go win football games, and when you got players like Ashton, I mean, it just makes it easy, man. He's out there playing hard, and
best receiver in the league, baby.
Ashton Doolin is. That's crazy.
Hey, Ashton, I got to get you in here because can you tell me your reaction to that incredible one-handed touchdown catch by your teammate?
I mean, that's just Michael Pittman, man. Wherever the ball is, he can go get it. He makes those plays in practice, makes them in the games, makes it look easy. So he does what he does, man.
Pitt, how much do you pride yourself in making the hardest catches look easy like you did today?
Yeah, I mean, we just got a lot of playmakers, and if I don't make that play, JT's just going to have another rushing touchdown. So if I want to be dynamic, I just got to make those plays.
All right, lastly, Michael, touchdowns in 5 of the last 6 games. You have 6 touchdowns so far on the season. How do you describe the production and the level that this offense is playing at right now?
Yeah, I mean, I think it starts with our offensive line. The Pitt, my dog Pitt, he gonna go out there and put on a show. Yeah, I mean, it just starts with our line. I mean, they are blocking their tail off. Danny's playing great, and we have so many other playmakers that the defense can't cover everyone. It just leaves open shots.
Hey, Pitt, congratulations on another touchdown in that game, another victory. Go enjoy this locker room celebration.
Thank you.
All right, Michael Pittman Jr. has the best receiving day by any Colt so far this season. 8 catches, 95 yards and a touchdown, a long of 21. And that 21-yarder, I mean, that's going to be on highlight shows all week long. Made it on Jalen Armour Davis, a penalty on the play. Pittman made the catch anyways, a one-handed grab into the end zone, and just part of a wonderful offensive afternoon for the Colts as they tally up 38 points on their rivals from Nashville and win it today 38-14. That's the final score on the Ruoff Mortgage scoreboard. The Colts are 7-1. When we come back, we'll continue to wrap it up and get the thoughts from Rick Venturi when we come back after this. You're listening to Colts football here at Lucas Oil Stadium. We're back in just a moment on the Ascension St. Vincent Radio Network.
Hey, Colts fans, score a big home win with a new Carrier home comfort system. Carrier offers a full lineup of efficient solutions for a range of heating and cooling needs and price points. Visit Carrier.com/Colts to start exploring the perfect system for your family. Carrier, proud partner of the Indianapolis Colts. Turn to the experts.
Hey, Colts fans, when the Colts hit 100 yards rushing, it's your turn to rush straight to Qdoba. The day after a 100-plus yard rushing game, score big with buy one, get one free entree at Qdoba. Use promo code COLTS at checkout to claim your BOGO deal. That's right, buy one, get one the day after the game is here, thanks to Qdoba, proud partner of the Indianapolis Colts. What are you going to love at Qdoba? Qdoba, where flavor rushes in.
At Ruoff Mortgage, we're here to help you through all stages of the home buying or refinancing process with loan options that work best for you. We are your local lenders, and with a 98.4% customer satisfaction rating, helping home ownership dreams come true is what we do. Get started and learn more at Ruoff.com. That's Ruoff.com. Ruoff Mortgage, official mortgage partner of the Indianapolis Colts.
From the biggest of the big games to the littlest of the little.
Here you go, go! Run, James! No, first.